सॉरी वो यार थोड़ा सा हुआ मेरे साथ.
It's the perfect time actually for John QT to find contact or at least be seen on Heaven. Plays in his teammate. And immediately then you see the flip all the way back into a passive hold. They want the time to run down, allow PRX to get themselves stabilized, and Sentinels capitalize on the numbers advantage.
Hello.
Very early timeout here, Lauren.
Yeah, this is incredibly early. Round four.
This has been a recurring trend as well. We've seen Alex burn up, timeouts in the first half by round 8, by round 9 almost.
It's just, what do they do with this? They've been able to creep close to sites. They've been getting right next to be able to get that plant down, but every single time they capitulate there.
Yeah, I mean, there's two very, very clear examples of maybe a requirement to change this approach. Both Something and Monyet not really finding any value, find themselves split in 2 rounds.
एक सेकंड कुछ पे भी तो आ रहा होगा.
John QT can play with that a little bit.
Oh yeah, subvert expectations now. They get to start enjoying themselves a little bit after such a.
कुछ पे भी तो आ रहा होगा.
Oh no, come on, Squishy. Whose side are you on, huh?
Just my mind back to that game that we saw against Gen G, where SEN looked completely out of it, which was wild to me, right? It felt completely out of character because these guys had been just on the money the whole way through. But the question does become, can PRX cause those same issues? So far, not been the case. Gonna go for a,
Chalo, let's go.
Too much weight behind it. 2 Stingers, Sheriffs, and that Bulldog in the hands of Mindfreak. But they need to make impact, Mike. As silly as that sounds, they just haven't quite been threatening enough yet.
Sure, and with 2 flawless rounds as well, Something very close to his ultimate. Monyet, better progress, but still 3 away from the showstopper. Be crucial ultimates at a round like this, but PRX seemingly looking to push and prod a little more in this round. Try and bait a peek out somewhere across the map, but we have actually seen a big adjustment here on the defense. It's Tens to solo hold down Rubble. John QT and Zelsis now side by side once again. Zelsis done damage previously with this weapon. Looked fantastic with it.
He did, he really did. He made it work, looked comfortable, didn't look just, it was very one-dimensional. Absolutely not. Something tries to get healed up. Second bite of the cherry, Zelsis is still going to catch him. It's at least allowed a plant to come in. That's not bad, PRX will take that. But can they defend it? These walls feel like paper when that gun's in play. Zekken the one to find Monyet here. And we look towards the rest. Who's remaining? Forsaken, Divide, Mindfreak. Desperately didn't quite get too affected by that. But that vice-like
guys, make sure to drop like
blood on the site. It's there on Flawless again. Mindfreak nowhere to go. And Sentinels looking
जीत रहा है रे बाबा. Sentinel heavy मार रहा मजाक से हटके. बहुत गंदा मार रहा है Sentinel. मतलब एक लेवल होता है ना, बहुत गंदा मार रहा है, बहुत गंदा मार रहा है, बहुत गंदा. उनको बजाय पड़ा है इसे सब. बहुत गंदा. Guys, make sure to drop like, share and subscribe.
Can't really blame PRX in this scenario.
Oh, come off it.
Alex गुस्से में. गुस्से में Alex. Alex करा तेरी होने बहनेगी.
Hoping Forsaken gets that full buy-in here. Looking at the armor.
I'll find you.
Yeah, no armor on Forsaken. So that's a little bit of a problem.
Maybe just looking to play late here. Be the second layer to any sort of set up for Something, but Zekken
लाइक नहीं किया. पिन करने वाला है यार. तो पिन करने वाला है रे बाबा. Where I can pin this? तेरे को पिन करना पड़ेगा रे.
Teetering on the edge of commitment there, but deciding against it.
+1 यार, +1.
Monyet gonna pick
+1
towards his ult. 1 off now.
+1 message रे. पिन कर दिया.
Divide, I think 2 away.
+1.
Nice to effect.
क्या लगता है Tens मारेगा. मिस किया.
Miss there. Tens gonna note the player, but didn't quite connect towards it. But again, PRX look a little lost on this one, or maybe not lost, but just adjusting their approach quite late in the round. 40 seconds.
भाई 40 सेकंड रे कर रहे.
Towards that C site, we know that Zelsis will be present.
C पे हो रहा. Heavy C पे हो रहा. Okay.
Not necessarily any clear indications.
Cypher back आ रहा.
That'll be the confirmation for Zelsis at least. PRX still taking their time here, yeah.
मार जेल्सिस, तेरे सामने है सब दुनिया भर। नाइस, चलो PRX एक तो जीते भाई, सेंटिनल बजाए पड़ी तब से। शॉट भाई, जॉन क्यूटी शॉट, नाइस नाइस, लास्ट वन, सैसी, लास्ट वन। अगर ये सैसी ने क्लच किया ना, मेरा हो गया भाई, मेरा हो गया भाई, सैसी ने क्लच किया तो। लेट्स गो भाई, PRX पहला अपना जीती मैप यार, लेट्स गो गाइस। लाइक करें यार, लाइक करो, लाइक करो यार भाई। हैवी शॉट है भाई, हैवी शॉट है भाई, हैवी शॉट है भाई भाई। लेकिन देखो मेरा रिएक्शन जहाँ तक गया ना, मेरा दिमाग जहाँ तक बोल रहा है, इट्स लाइक ये वाला मैच जो है ना, रुको यार कैलकुलेशन करने दो, मैं तो कीज भूल जाता हूँ। जहाँ तक मेरे को याद है, देखो यार मैं बता रहा हूँ, इसमें PRX देखो दोनों हैवी टीम्स हैं, मजाक सेट के बहुत हैवी टीम्स हैं दोनों, है ना। जहाँ तक हैवी मेरे को लग रहा है, इट्स लाइक यार मेरे को PRX सपोर्ट करने का बहुत मन होता, बट इधर है टेंस, दिक्कत पता है, इधर है टेंस, तो मैं टेंस को सपोर्ट कर रहा हूँ यार। देखो यार मजाक सेट, तो मैं सेंटिनल, ठीक है, माय पिक इज सेंटिनल। अपना अपना पिक बता दो यार चैट में। ओके ओ भाई क्या शॉट, ओ जॉन क्यूटी ने भी मारा, लेट्स गो लेट्स गो। 2v3
Divine and Forsaken with the time on their side. 10 still alive, takes a TP. John QT and Zekken nearby now. Forsaken, dicey way to play.
10 second nazar hai baba.
Now information free flowing from the ult. They're gonna note it, they're gonna see it. Forsaken deliver on it. He can't. Zekken takes him away. Divine, his moment to shine. Can he hold this?
एक गया।
First he can, the second.
मेरे को पता है, बट यार देखो यार, some players I supporting PRX also, वो बचा था यार। हैवी भाई, हैवी भाई पता है क्या शॉट था उसका, जॉन क्यूटी ने भी डबल पिक निकाला। हैवी भाई, दवाई भाई, दवाई ने दवाई दे दी बाबा। गाइस मैं पोल डाल रहा हूँ, जल्दी बताओ कौन जीतेगा यार, मैं पोल डाल रहा हूँ। किधर है? हाँ रुक जाओ, फिर डालते हैं, ये वाला राउंड हो जाए फिर डालते हैं। देखो मैं जेल्सिस को भी सपोर्ट करता हूँ, इट्स लाइक देखो मेरे को अच्छा लगता है, जेल्सिस हो गया, समथिंग हो गया, टेंस हो गया, और इसमें मोनियत हो गया। आई लिटरली सपोर्ट यार, उसको पता चला उधर हैवी स्पैमिंग। ओके इनको लिया जा रहा है।
PRX trying to set a paranoia in motion off this spy camp. And actually, when Zekken's checked it, Sassy's the one to
nice.
Zekken to follow up.
Nice Sentinel, nice. अरे भाई अब मैं देखो मजाक से हट के मैं सेंटिनल सपोर्ट कर रहा हूँ। मैं इधर उधर भी कोई का पिक देखो, मेरी दोनों अच्छी टीम्स है, पता है मेरी दोनों फेवरेट टीम्स है, दोनों लाइक इट्स माय फेवरेट टीम्स यार, दैट्स व्हाई आई एम सपोर्टिंग यार। किसको सपोर्ट करूँ यार? गाइस लाइक हो गया यार तुम लोग, लेट्स गो यार। यस वी आर वेरी क्लोज टू 800 सब्सक्राइबर यार। माइंड फ्लिक मत मार भाई, टेंस को मेरा चले हो गया। सेंटिनल जीत जाएगी, जेल्सिस बचा, इजी है 1v2 जेल्सिस चल, इजी है जेल्सिस आजा।
Posted up with the operator, you can see on the X-ray here, Divide looking a little curious towards spawn as well. Still got a flash to work with in the hands of Divide.
There it goes. Didn't catch towards CT, so eliminating the options, and maybe Zelsis.
He's thinking now he's doing what? Yeah, he wants
CT
to play
off that. CT check करने आ रहा हूँ.
Like Divide has turned his eyes away from this, and the potential of a taste of the own medicine waiting around this corner. Zelsis.
No way.
You can hear the spam. He wants it back. He's not going to get it.
मेरे को लगा था भाई निकाल लेगा भाई.
And PRX.
यार पोल डालने का है रे बाबा.
Into this after what was a a near-on flawless start from Sentinels. Crowd wants it.
Yeah, starting to get behind them now. A run of 3 rounds. A really bizarre exchange here, but it's Mind Freak to find 2.
BGMI की कब करेगा? BGMI की मैं करूँगा कल भी इसकी होगी परसों मंडे को मंडे से चल तो यार पोल बहुत अच्छा चल रहा है यार पोल यार देखो पोल मेरे को पीसी डालना पड़ेगा स्क्रीन इधर उधर हो सकती है इस वजह से मैं भी नहीं डाल रहा हैवी वो है भाई ओके पकड़ा जाएगा भाई सामने समथिंग उधर टेंस किसको सपोर्ट मैं सेंटिनल को कर रहा हूँ मजाक सेट के मेरा हो गया सेंटिनल सेंटिनल मरेगा मरेगा समथिंग मरेगा बोला था मैंने +1 सेकंड +1
Just result in Tens posting up a little deeper here. Zekken already hitting preemptive rotation.
John Cutie. नहीं यार जॉन क्यूटी मोनियत भाई मत मारो इतना
And a catch for Forsaken on the other side of the map. A whole new team born here for PRX. They needed a comeback. They needed that resurgence after the start, and they got it. They got it in spades.
4-4 हो जाएगा क्या? इक्वल हो जाएगा क्या? No way, bro. भाई अभी तो सेंटिनल इतना माइंड
just about slips away before Sasi crests the corner, trying to get him
nice
trying to get a little dangerous, but only going to catch one, leaving Zekken
पूरा मूड खराब कर दिया
one yet that time. Puts his name up in light, but
no way bro
at a tied scoreline.
4-4 हो गया रे बाबा 4-4 हो गया रे
हंस रहा
मोनियत हंस रहा रे हम ये भाई क्या सैचल करके बुंड में घुसा है मोनियत तू ऐसे और टीम के अगेंस्ट नहीं खेल पा रहा था
capitalizing on these times they can find, really having the confidence to go all in on these sort of plays. Perfect example here.
एलेक्स थोड़ा सा एलेक्स यार भाई दुखी क्यों रहते हो हंसते रहा करो भाई थोड़ा टाइम आउट आया जब तक टाइम आउट आया अपन डाल देते हैं पटाख से 1 सेकंड रुके बस 1 सेकंड रुके पोल डाल देता हूं पटाख से who wins
You saw those small adjustments not quite landing with switching
PRX
maybe where Tens is
10
PRX looking live
चलें
now
जल्दी स्पोल डाल दिया मैंने चलें तुम लोग अच्छा गाइस वोट करो यार तुम लोग यार देखो मैं सेंटिनल सपोर्ट कर रहा हूं जस्ट बिकॉज़ मेरे को अच्छा लगता है बट यार देखो दोनों टीम्स अच्छी हैं इट्स लाइक चेन्नई सुपर किंग्स एंड मुंबई तुम समझ रहे हो ना सपोर्टिंग बोथ
PRX winning the hearts and minds of everyone, I think, over the last couple of years. Hard to not enjoy watching them, their story.
I mean, that's it. It's the age old, right? I still think they're the most entertaining team to watch, but also at the same time, they can be the most frustrating to watch.
I'm certain.
They can be the most heartbreaking to watch.
Yeah. Well.
Truly that any given Sunday team. I said though, operator back in hands for something. Bladestorm available, Seekers, the TP for Mind Freak. Plenty of tools at their disposal.
Cover going.
And again, we're looking for those beginnings. Something drifting quite deep towards this, actually. And remind yourself, note.
ए पूरा का पूरा स्टैक्ड है अकेले समथिंग भाई उधर क्या कर रहे हो आप अचार दे रहे हो मारा जाएगा उनका सेव है कोई बात नहीं जीत जाएगी PRX पूरा दिमाग ये वाला राउंड ध्यान से सुनो ये वाला राउंड मत पिक करो रेस
be too worried about is when the buy comes back in. That's where you want to look for the adjustment from Sentinels. But for now,
it's कोई नहीं सी मिल गया पूरा का पूरा.
Very likely round for PRX here.
So I mean, Sassy would have been the only one to really contest this. Still over towards B site here.
ये वाला राउंड तो जेन्युइन सी बात है भाई जीतेगी ये. जेन्युइन सी बात है जीतेगी PRX. उन पे बाय नहीं है अगले राउंड बाय आएगा.
Stop a chance to really swing this back in their favor, but it's going to take an awful lot in a 4v5. Couple of overcommitments from PRX. We haven't seen that so far. Something they want to shut down Sassy finally.
मत पिक करो रेस को मत पिक करो. नाइस. गन तो गिराई चलो.
How do you get rid of that back line?
चलो चलो कोई बात नहीं, गन गिराई गन गिराई.
Still standing, still breathing. PRX
Bund.
affected and Forsaken gonna
Bund.
find John QT.
I said bund भाई.
Actually, PRX now a full house of ultimates and relying solely
भाई यहाँ से थोड़ा
these gunfights and
धीमे करो.
getting really into the groove now.
हाँ.
Firmly in control. Even on this anti-eco here.
सही आ रहा ना आवाज, मतलब सही आ रहा ना, चपक के आ रहा ना.
To create some sort of threat and a massive gap on the other side of the map. If Sentinels really have a response to try and shut down this operator pressure. Previously mentioned, showstopper in hand now for Zekken. Sassy and Zelsa still have their ultimates to play with. Looking for a response here from Sentinels.
And the adjustment looking towards A.
Yeah, and as previously noted early on, it was John QT here really layering Zelsa's
A पे जा रहा है, A पे जा रहा है.
utility very well. I mean, no secrets about this. The spam coming through from PRX.
भाई ये ऑफ के साथ रश कर देता
Already
है.
see this rotation coming through.
Sentinel do something यार, Sentinel do something.
They try and springboard off this. No, they flex a little towards that B side. Sassy's got to be careful. Monyet just working in the dark, couldn't see a thing. Gets caught by
Let's go.
Zekken.
कोई बात
The
नहीं.
site, I don't want to call it safe because they can play back to it.
हो सकता होल्डिंग हो सकती पूरी.
Lockdown going to come in. This puts PRX under the gun a little now. Going to have to pause. You can already see SEN looking towards where that next flex point for PRX would be, and it is through that B site. Sassy confirms it. He knows he's close as well. Great work from PRX.
अरे लेना.
Oh my
ट्रेड ले. Let's go. One trade आया, one trade आया. कोई बात नहीं.
Didn't quite do
Easy
it.
3v3 है, 10-3. No!
They are playing so slippery, and they've gone back towards A. They've got that spike down. PRX are taking fights in their spawn.
एक कोई बात नहीं. 1v2 है. सैसी है. पहले भी निकाला. मच्छर हट जा.
The Sassy now has to re-clear if he even wants a chance at this.
सैसी भाई, आपको अपने बालों की कसम यार, निकालो यार.
Oh, something and Divide actually, yeah. Trailblazer will come out very early on. Something swings onto the angle. And PRX find their sixth. But this is the sort of round that, I'll be honest, has been lacking. At least the consistency of these sort of rounds. There's 5 or 6 different things going on. And PRX are just placing question marks everywhere
all set,
for
all good.
Sentinels. No tangibles for them to really cling on to. A beautiful shutdown.
Something भाई रुक जाओ यार.
Gotta say,
भाई रुक जाओ,
PRX
थोड़ा सा
really
रुक जाओ. Something भाई.
Yeah.
Mechanically,
थोड़ा सा
that
रुक जाओ, ये
sounds silly
क्या
to
कर रहे
almost
हो
say
आप?
it, but they look deadly. And to be doing this to the likes of Zekken, who's been having an excellent tournament in my mind.
Alex,
Really good
कैसे हो?
tournament.
मैं
John
बढ़िया.
QT as well, outstanding to the
मैं
other
बढ़िया,
players as well.
मैं
They are very
always
solid.
sexy
But a
bro.
pace change potentially. Let's see what Monyet does with this.
Sentinel ये वाला तो round निकालो at least यार.
A lot of eyes just towards him. Support is there, but the spike's not committed.
Spot out here. Forsaken nearly catching the spam through onto Zekken here. But have been rewarded time and time again for these sort of punishments.
Always sexy है देखने.
The push and pull across the map, creating opportunities for them. Coming out looking to posture a little outside C. I mean, it's
कल live आए थे अब नहीं यार, कल नहीं live आया था. नहीं.
I mean, look at the X-ray here for Forsaken.
कल नहीं live आया था.
It's everybody
कल नहीं
on
live आया था.
tens. This is the sort of thing that happened in the
आज
previous
आया हूँ, कल नहीं आया था. कल मैं थोड़ा सा busy हो गया था.
Completely misreading the situation. Well, I guess maybe not even misreading.
यार A पे जा रहे हैं, A पे heavy read भाई. ओह.
And tens is noted.
भारी read हो रहा है, भारी read हो रहा है.
Gets found. He falls away. And of course, PRX don't know the level of success they've had. If anything, that could cost them because they're peeling away. Look at the positioning. Look at the
It definitely will. Yeah, with Zelsa drifting up this deep, it
भाई थोड़ा सा light इधर-उधर करो रे बाबा, मेरी आँख मर जाएगी
to
इतने
their
में.
detriment now.
हाँ इतना ठीक है रे. इतना ठीक है रे.
But they also don't know about Mon yet. They haven't spotted him yet. The utility didn't reveal him.
Guys, vote पे vote करो यार तुम लोग. बताओ कौन सी टीम जीत रही है. यार मेरी टाइप से Sentinel जीत रही है देखो, है ना? अपना बताओ तुम लोग.
Stubborn in approach, and you can see why. Just punishing Sassy.
Like करो यार, let's go.
And SEN looking flat on this retake so far. They need something to
Nice!
motion.
Nice!
That's
Nice!
rewarded. Sentinels taking
Tens,
some of this
let's
lead.
go!
Mind Freak didn't get affected, but Tens too quick on the trigger, and Sentinels starting to deliver. Gonna get themselves up.
Notification नहीं आता मैं कब से कर रहा हूँ. अभी आया just notification नहीं है. ये YouTube की यार देखो घंटा दबाया है.
Was ready for the taking. And PRX didn't even know it.
And it's only spotting 10s, which I guess they're identifying either Zelsis or John QT as the
भाई मैं लिटरली यार हेवी सपोर्ट कर रहा हूँ यार तुम लोग को लग रहा होगा मैं नाटक कर रहा हूँ नहीं यार रोम से सेंटिनल सपोर्ट कर रहा हूँ आज
So the fact that they identify 10s
तो यार रखो यार
with
पहले
Mindfreak's TP, so they're almost victims of their own success, forcing everybody over towards C on the side of Sen.
something भाई
Like I said, Zeus is really going to be the threat in the backlines there.
All
so
पर
you
है
can confirm they haven't rotated all the way back through spawn.
All पर अच्छा all पर है
And it's just, it feels like a different game every single round.
YouTube के नशे भाई
going to get here, but
something भाई नहीं something भाई नहीं आराम से
slipping a little further ahead, but a second to check on him. Catching him, just slipping through towards door. Good trade.
Trade हो गया भाई trade हो गया.
Second going to keep his life. He does this time. So still 2 on the site. And a 1-for-1 trade at the very start.
4v4
digging their heels in now outside rubble.
इधर 10 चला गया उधर something दोनों legendary players चले गए रे बाबा.
Slowing PRX's early round. New map here though. Seconds actually repositioned in towards 3. Not been there previously. A possibility actually of
nice
to find Mindfreak as well. Sentinels looking to tie things up for the half here, Lauren.
Yeah, looking rather likely. Divide, Monyet, at least they're going to get a heal, right? So
चल 4v2 है एक प्लेयर और मर जाए मेरा हो गया निकल सकता है अभी 2v4 निकल सकता है अभी निकल सकता है अरे मारो रे इनको मुझे 9 बजे के आता है इसलिए देखा था आप लाइव पे ओह यार आयुष भाई आई लिटरली यार लॉन्ग समय तक याद रखूंगा आपको मैं याद रखूंगा एक बंदा था जो 9 बजे मेरी स्ट्रीम में आंख में कुछ गया मुझे रो नहीं रहा हूं
That's enough. That's raised the alarm bell.
Let's go. Last one. Last one.
Yet to try and do the impossible. 13 seconds and a drink.
घंटे का impossible भाई घंटे का impossible.
Tying up the score.
क्या 6-6.
Switching sides.
6-6 भाई 6-6.
Beautiful recovery.
चला है.
To get the last 2 on the board. 6 in a row for PRX. Talk about the early timeouts, but this is another example where really able to adjust perfectly. Actually, that step up in tempo, in I guess aggression, really catching Sentinels off guard and finding some beautiful reads across the map.
This is the level of game I think we both wanted to see. The best from both sides being shown here. High quality action on just the first half. I think Sideshow has something for us.
It may not have looked like
आवाज सही आ रही ना मेरी मतलब लाइक बढ़िया आ रही ना ये नहीं कि सामने वालों से ज्यादा आ रही है सामने वालों से कम आ रही है ऐसा कुछ नहीं
to try to show you how it all got started. So as you can see, bonus low weaponry happening here. And we take a look at what the game plan is. Nobody's heard anything around rubble, so they tap this out. There's only 2 options here. When you don't hear anything rubble, it means it's a trap play, or it means that they're playing passive. They tap the door, it's certainly not a trap, otherwise that would have been baited. And I want to pause here, just as we get to the second door opening. This KJ utility, not in
ज़्यादा आ रही मेरी ज़्यादा आ रही
not to stop them getting into tree, it's to segment off something from the rest of the squad. So as we play this out, you'll see what the game plan is. John Cutie comes over for the fast rotate, and they know that this jet composition likes to prime dash and get into the site to break crossfires here. Zelsis is not trying to fight it. They pop Nano Swarm. There's a snake bite. Look at the timing. I want to show you that again. Look at the timing of this double swing to punish something. And the other duelist coming in at the same time. It could not have been more perfect to shut down something and Monya to open things up. Good anti, got them started with a 4-0 lead. And with a slight recovery towards the end of that, this is now Sentinels in a good spot at a 6-6 half on an attack-sided map. So they've managed to do the work, they've put in, and despite all of the best efforts of PRX, they've found themselves in a decent spot. So we'll see how the attack side goes. I'll send things back over to Pansy and iPod.
Yeah, thank you so much for that little reminder of how good some of these rounds have been. You know, very much early in the series, it feels like this entire match so far feels you could segment it in different ways and take totally different things away from it. So many ebbs and flows to this series already, and we've only had one half of the best of 5. We're in for a treat here. Let's get back into the action. Is it enough? 6-6. Can PRX hold on to this scoreline? Or is this enough for Sentinels to close in now further on map?
Let's go.
You even see a little bit of aggression here from something. Yeah, alongside Mindfreak. Sniffed out pretty quickly though by Sassy. And that'll be the whole of Sentinels on red alert now. As I say that, Spike already
Shadow plate
drifting back
event
over towards
दोबारा आ गया
Rebel.
देखा
And
हाँ
only
देखा
three
मैंने
members
देखा
of Sentinels ahead of this.
देखा मैंने
Beautiful time for Sentinels to really find
इधर,
contact on
चलो
Mound
चलो
and allow a little bit of time here. Forsaken got to tread carefully here.
heavy
Yeah,
भाई
he's on a platter, and I love that little information, that fact
Focus,
finder
focus,
just
man.
tapping
अब
the orb
नया
over there,
update 27
drawing
को
out that little
आएगा।
trap plate. And the
They
instant
hit pretty
response,
quick, though.
they have
Yeah,
responded very quickly. There's 3 on
27.
CT, make
Making
it
a flood.
4. They are going to go back in on this, so they
Holy
want that
God,
ball.
man.
They might just get one. Sen on the other side, going to eat the paranoia, though
Nice.
they're in trouble. Here's that battle. 1-for-1 trade so far. Flash going to set it in motion. They swing around
Nice.
the side.
Nice,
Sen goes
Sentinel.
down, but Mind Freak succeeds. The
Nice,
damage just
Sentinel.
one now. Mind Freak, that's 3.
1v1.
Needs another.
1v1.
He's
both
1v1.
21 HP. Oh, he's got him. Mind Freak.
Mind Freak.
And gets PRX their first of the second half here, claiming the pistol, but that was just brutal between the two.
No hesitation whatsoever from Paper.
भाई नहीं भाई नहीं करना था ये
For Sentinels to catch some level of
Oh.
contact over towards Mount.
Beautiful work from Mind Freak.
But the fact that everyone's on the same page, Lauren, the call is made.
shit
And they're
भाई
even
नहीं
here
करना था
ahead of
भाई
Sentinels finding the
माइंड
plant.
फ्री क्या क्यों ऐसे मूवमेंट में why you clutch
So I
baby
thought Sen had the perfect response, right? You had that little bit of a bait over by the ult, but the second that door swings, that paranoia Sen, all of that's flooded in. Brilliant. Run it A, and they get what you thought was going to be the safety plant. It wasn't the case. Somehow, PRX beat them there. I mean, I guess they're called VaasGaming for a reason. Quick as hell. Adjusted on the fly very nicely. But a buy back in.
Yeah, setups again. I'm curious whether or not this continues through the buy rounds. Forsaken.
कौन सी टीम सपोर्ट कर रहे हो मैं सेंटिनल सेंटिनल
Solo anchor
लाल
towards
वाली
C.
लेफ्ट वाली सेंटिनल सेंटिनल ऑलवेज
Stress
भाई
in this game already. Gonna note that. Slips ahead of it. This is a really nice reposition potentially. Goes unsure.
Why for
He's been
second?
spotted now. They found him, prying him out of position.
But he's alive so long. Look at the rotation come through.
They're almost here. The cavalry's on the way. But Zelsis, could he be the gatekeeper?
Nice.
Keep them back. He absolutely could for the first
Ah.
bit of the PRX.
2v3 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 2v3
Just suit
2v3
with
2v3
Sen.
2v3
John QT
2v3
and
2v3
Zekken.
2v3 2v3
Rough.
2v3
No satchels left for Zekken, so he has to hope somebody walks up to him.
Didn't catch on the flash, so maybe that position doesn't get fully
This could be
considered.
heartbreaking for something though.
He's getting so close here. The smoke goes in.
Mar!
Plays Second a little
Mar!
closer.
Are!
Mind Freak's
Does
watching.
he go for this? It's all on him. It's too much to handle. Something was ready. Mind Freak was watching. It was perfect.
लगातार
Another
दो बार
instance of Sentinels looking for a force here and a pacey hit. Stars
अगला
alive,
बाय रे
the side of
बाबा
Forsaken's on, but he stays alive so long there. Sentinels have to do a ton of work to dig him out of that position. I mean, the benefit being as well, there's only one person on that side, so they don't even really get a big
मारो रे
upgrade from that. I think
सेंटिनल
it was the Spectre
भाई
that Forsaken brings into this.
क्यों सपोर्ट
A
कर रहा हूं मैं
rifle could have been a
तुमको
very different situation. A Bucky again here for Zekken. SMG and a Sheriff and light shields for Sentinels. We are seeing a different setup this time though, Forsaken over towards B and just the utility to hold down the fort, but same stack once again for PRX.
And you can see that Bucky flying on in. Zekken.
Nice,
gonna
Zekken.
just delete Forsaken.
अलग ही चलाता भाई
Huge
बाकी
impact.
शॉट
He's still standing though, and that's all that matters. That's going to allow the plant a Bucky and a couple satchels, and they basically get to clear Forsaken. The pressure he was under last time, as said, his survival was the impressive part. Now, do they have what it takes to withstand this retake, though? You've got a Bulldog, yes, with 10s. You've got that Bucky on a barely alive Zekken, a Stinger on Sussy, and a couple of classics. On the other side, a couple rifles in play. Zekken might be played in again here. Might have another chance, something though.
Nice.
Better. Thinks ahead. 1-for-1 trade.
Nice, Sassy, nice.
Players still favorable towards Sen, still having numbers here. Monyet going to take away 10s. Something
Mar.
with the springboard back in. They've got to deal with CT here. They've got to try and clear him. There's so many players there though. And Sentinels digging their heels in. Diffuse taking
No!
away. John QT!
John QT +1
Sentinels, a Bucky, and a bit of a dream.
+1 भाई +1
Back in the game.
W
Those light shields enough to sustain here a round 3 flip. I mean, it feels like here as well, there's a real chance the Sentinels get locked back out of this
W by
side
W.
post plant. With so many bodies stacked up and only Zekken with the Bucky up close. Luckily, utility running things down, and John QT finding 2 crucial kills to close things out here. Already early progress going to give something to Bladestorm here.
And it's something.
अरे वाह क्या रिएक्शन था.
He wants in.
Heavy reaction. भाई मेरा रिलीज सेंटिनल को सपोर्ट कर रहा हूँ मजाक से. मैं वैलोरेंट खेलता भी हूँ, सपोर्ट भी करता हूँ उस लेवल का. बस वो ये है कि थोड़ा सा ज़्यादा BGMI खेलता हूँ क्योंकि उसकी वॉचिंग ज़्यादा, वैलोरेंट की वॉचिंग है तो देखो मैं वैलोरेंट.
The alarm bot over towards Rubble was an indicator that Sentinel's going to leave that space open for PRX, but they are poised outside it.
Chat खोल लेता हूँ मैं.
PRX are here, and they are here in numbers. They've left something for the weight of the world on towards C, and they've stacked with the lesser weapons. The scraps that they could gather, and look at this trap that's been set. Devi could do some damage here. He's only going to get one, and Sen just power on forward. Perfect clear. They take the challenge and clear him out, and the site is going to be theirs.
एक बचा. Something कोने में मार खाएगा रे आज.
How much can one man do?
Sentinel पे मैंने लगाए हैं 12 करोड़ रुपए.
Time soon to be against him as well.
नहीं मार पाएगा. अगर ये क्लच किया इसने.
15. First step.
No.
Absolutely not. Sassy, gonna hold that. Make sure
Cal.
no naughtiness comes into play, and the scoreline as close as ever.
Cal. Sentinel. वहाँ स्टेडियम में वो लग रहे हैं यार. नारे लग रहे हैं.
Now for something. Bladestorm out of the way. Showstopper available as well for PRX. But a couple of ultimates coming online for Sentinels as well.
मेरा हेडफोन फट गया. आवाज मत करो यार.
After swinging round 3.
थोड़ा धीमा करूँ क्या? एक सेकंड यार.
Decent buffer in terms of the finances as well with that round 4.
like अब तो ठीक होना चाहिए देखो. अब ठीक है ना? अब ठीक है ना?
Key part of this as well.
अब ठीक है, अब ठीक है. हाँ यार अब तो ठीक है.
I mean PRX are just running this time and time again, clearing the space towards Rubble, retrieving this orb,
हाँ.
backing out, and
Sorry यार थोड़ा सा.
this time something going a little deeper actually.
Excited हो जाता हूँ.
Well, much deeper in fact.
But the problem still persists. Forsaken still gonna have to try and do the best he can. Maybe just try and keep control towards CT. You know, you're not gonna be able to take on 5 of SEN flooding your site, but you've got to try and pick somewhere to hold on to. It looks like CT's the case.
पूरा pure 5v5 with Odin.
And where did they go? Forsaken clears site himself. That's obscenity. What is going on? PRX looking lethal. And the plant not in place, the lockdown gonna come in, and now there's problems. Where the hell is that coming from? Tent is gonna have to do some miracle work.
TP out.
10 भाई clutch करे, 10 भाई clutch करे, 10 भाई clutch करे, 10 भाई clutch करे.
Chosen one himself, 10
easy for you, bro.
There, but look at the timing, look at the pace. Something was quick to this. Oh, the
नहीं भाई 10 भाई बुंड दे दी आपने CT पे
जाके. Magnificent in holding that, playing back through on the tap of that spike.
I mean, both Mindfreak and Monyet getting 2 ridiculous kills here.
Monyet
off the first ping of the neural theft. And this as well, Sassy just left out in the open here. See as well, I'm not even sure. Actually, that is wild. I'm not even sure when the Viper's pick comes through there. One of our Sentinels are thinking Sassy's going to be in a little pocket of that. Really unfortunate timing, if so.
कितने राउंड का है ये टोटल होगा जब तक एक टीम के 13 पॉइंट्स नहीं हो जाएंगे मतलब 13 एक साइड 13 हो गया तो समझ लो वो टीम जीत गई और अगर ओवर टाइम जाएगा तो दोनों में 12
having an absolute belting performance here as well. On the other side, Zekken, superstar levels of impact so far. Everyone else having a solid game, got to say it. But again, that stack. Do they try and disrupt this? Do they put more towards this, or do they accept that this side of the map is under PRX control?
Playing much deeper this time around.
They're doing 4-1 splits, Mike. This is crazy to me. It's working.
Real faith in the C-site retake, and I mean the Decimals highlighting this. Really, you don't want to be there to entertain Zekken on the entry for C-site because he's lethal.
Yeah, he is.
I mean, this time around, there's not even a trip on C. It's just the cam. There's a cam and a cage. That's it. You can see PRX don't want to even really entertain a brawl outside C.
Nope. Full retake.
Whether or not Sentinels really are going to start digging a little deeper. We saw it on that round 3 force-up.
भाई 4 सेकंड मत मार भाई
this feels almost too easy, whether
Nice, nice, bे.
Seek is going to be
Time
coming
मिल
in
गया.
now. This could be
कोई
the
बात नहीं,
chance to
कोई बात
start
नहीं.
turning the screws a little. Paranoia posted, but this plays in Mind Freak. If anyone pushes too far, not the case. On still ticking, and no casualties yet to be
नेट भाई, गलत
made.
नेट.
Mon yet the
पोजीशन से
first
हिला
to really
दिया.
step towards the side. Isolate to
नहीं,
find something
something
good
Mon
as
yet
well.
दोनों ने मारा.
The clear back
नहीं.
through looks concise.
Nice.
Narcissus on the back line.
Nice.
Now feeling the pressure.
Plant's not good for this.
Wait, can
I
they
mean,
not
this-
see this? Monyet finally gets taken off this one, but
Nice.
it's just on Monyet in a
Monyet
1v2.
बचा बस.
A chance, but it slips between his fingertips. Sentinels hold on.
भाई heavy round था भाई,
John
heavy
QT
round था
sends
भाई.
us,
भाई
I
तुमको
just
heavy round
caught
था
it
भाई, heavy round था.
Before the camera
चश्मा
switch
था
there,
मेरा.
Snakebite comes onto the spike. And at just the same time, Sentinels find crucial kills.
चश्मा कहाँ है रे बाबा?
That felt awkward because everybody on site just
चश्मा लगा के
folds here.
टोटका करूँगा.
PRX again demonstrating confidence in this retake on C. And really the pinnacle of this
भाई
being
heavy भाई.
coming out of B, catching a timing on the door.
अरे यार,
Yeah, Sassy. A sigh of relief almost there.
Yeah.
ईयरफोन निकल गया.
And it is a timeout for PRX.
टाइम आउट हो गया. अच्छी बात है
Enough
टाइम
of
आउट.
the
वो मेरे
segment
चश्मा
made
लगाने
back
के लिए
from
टाइम
Sen,
आउट
They feel
किया.
like they've got to get a bit
अरे वाह,
back into
heavy
this
action
game,
मिल रहा
Mike.
है.
15 rounds between
Heavy
timeouts
reaction
for
नहीं,
PRX.
natural reaction है.
Everyone else
This is
felt
not heavy
pretty good
reaction.
about
This is
what's
natural.
going
मैं
on.
अकेले
Sen
खेलता हूँ,
obviously
अकेले
usually
बैठ
it's
के देखता हूँ
only
ना.
hitting the panic button when it feels or sounds like the boys are running out of ideas or, I don't know, getting a little frustrated. I guess generally happy with how this gone, and rightfully so, PRX have up a damn good performance so far in the opening rounds here in the second half.
But is this the breaking point, right? Is this where Sen start taking over the game? Starting to feel it out a little bit more, starting to read it well. And again, those unorthodox holds that PRX were depending on. I wonder if they go back to that or if this is one of the adjustments, that 4-1.
But the other side of that is I'm curious how much Sentinels have actually figured out on the other side of this. I mean, Forsaken's just kind of playing off the spike cam, looking for a wallbang with the Odin. Like I said, allowing Zekken to take all of this space for free. We haven't seen Sentinels other than that round 3 dig a little deeper, pushing into spawn, taking that space even further.
I'll find you.
मैं इस मैच लगा के देखूंगा. अगर इसमें जीती सेंटिनल में पूरा मैच लगा के देखूंगा. Let's go.
Guardian, SMG to round things out here for PRX.
सेव है रे इनका.
It is that 4-1 again. Not so
खाना खा
fast
के आया
this
10
round
मिनट
as we
में.
do
ओ
still
क्या
see
यूज
that.
भाई, खाना खा के.
And a forced up
कोई दिक्कत
purchase
नहीं, आराम
to
से
an
खाना
extent.
खाएं.
Well, a half buy really. The B site completely absent of any resistance. So Sen going to take the space given to them, get themselves a plant. And I love this late lurk. John QT is becoming such a fun player to watch. Now, whether or not he gets away with much here is yet to be seen, but let's find out. He does. Again, always a backline threat. Always that
God,
last line of
pakad liya
defense as
re.
well. Exceptional at it. And this time, tricky. Those lighter weapons to really find much bite here for PRX.
पूरा nice. Last one. चक्कू करो.
11 close. Beautiful. Clean, flawless
Sentinel
round for Sentinels.
बोलते. Heavy
And we've
supporter
got to
है
see
इधर
what the
Sentinel
adjustment
करे.
is now for PRX.
Really well handled.
PRX.
I think maybe that is indicative of figuring out exactly what the setup is on the other side of PRX. Because walking into B site on an anti-eco feels a little uneasy, Lauren.
Dicey.
Sentinels feeling that maybe PRX are leaning on these stacks. I don't know if that's full confirmation. We have seen Forsaken holding down B previously, sitting behind this tree.
भाई हर मैच के बाद ये लोग
We do see a bit of a switch up here. Maybe this is on the back of some utility being placed, but Forsaken and something over towards C here. Sentinels won't be there to greet it initially.
ओ एलेक्स ने बोला है कि इधर जाके इसका ये लो.
And how do PRX read that as well? Because John QT just got noted. Is that going to be, okay, it's just John QT, or oh, there's more to it? Now, I'm waiting to see this contact on the B side from the utility, but...
Seeing this makes you feel like Sen have actually read that B is the gap.
Looks like it, right? They've not particularly sprung that quickly. They've taken a moment or two, so you will have Monyet very close by. The paranoia is really good. That couldn't have been closer. And look at the gap close from Zekken. Played into motion.
I mean, Monyet was out as well here.
He didn't need to go back in until he'd maybe come out of that blind. And again,
Nice one,
Zekken
bro.
just played in again. This guy is just, as said, it's not just his mechanical capabilities, it's the team playing him in time and time again. Full faith in what he can do, and rightly so. It looks like PRX are hitting a brick wall here, Mike.
2 rounds now where B has been their downfall. Pretty late on in the half. Need to see a switch up here. Forsaken and Divide just looking to try and hold on to these weapons. Sassy might just yet figure out where Forsaken is.
भागा Forsaken भागा
away now, but might
कह
even
रहा
get caught
गनी
by
बचा
Zelsis.
लेता हूँ टीम तो कहीं मरा
Alright, Forsaken good
heavy
for
shot भाई nice
it. Very good for it.
All right, well,
Oh,
बल्ले
well,
well,
he was pretty good for it.
yeah.
And then everyone dies.
सब मर गए
Like, I'm kind of interested if they can get a full purchase for PRX. Obviously,
I mean,
Sen are great. But
yeah, 3 people are going to be able to get a rifle here for PRX, but another round where Sentinels identify, or seemingly have identified the gap here, the weakness.
what you doing you fucking
Unfortunately, this is
ऐसा
the
उसने
round
बोला
where,
मैंने
I
देखा
mean, the previous round, sorry, is where we saw something of
doing, you
Forsaken
fucking-
looking to really try and absorb one of these C-site hits and put a little bit of resistance on the way in.
maybe trying to play him in a touch.
11-9 है भाई यहाँ
this
से एक
time
राउंड और जीतो
deciding to go
सिंपल
towards that
सेंटिनल
A
यार
side.
अगले राउंड में
First time we
जीतो
haven't seen that stack in
चटपटा
play.
चटपटा चटपटा चट 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 चट
Best in the smokes. One towards top side. CT clearing towards tree. It's pacey. Sen, PRX
चश्मा हटा के करूँ क्या लुकड़ी
screwed.
करूँ
How is
अगर
he
ये
like
मैच
that long? But second again.
नाइस बे सेकंड भाई
His name just constantly up in lights. And 10
Nice,
seconds of
Betan.
reaction, demolishing PRX so Mind freak though. Still with an opportunity. 2v2.
Nice.
Makes the 2v1. 10 just going around the world. Leaving it all in
गलत बंदा बचा है
Forsaken
4
and
सेकंड बचा
Zels's
है
hands.
Spike's down a
Zelsis
tree
मार
though,
दे
so
Zelsis
Forsaken resets it.
Zelsis तेरे को
Zelsis
सेंटिनल
has to
बंडल
try
की
and dig him
कसम
out
यार
of the
मार
spotlight.
यार मैंने तो कुछ चश्मा हटा दिया अगर यहाँ पर हुआ ना मेरे
Time
साथ
to play with here. 45 seconds. Zelsis takes a look close. Any of these corners could contain a threat. Forsaken getting interested now. Spike back in hand. 30 seconds. Zelsis really toying with the timing here. And considering that cam check, that's maybe implying he lost track, but now springs the trap. Forsaken just plays
बस
it out
करे
so
भाई
well.
बस
Zelsis
करे
maybe
भाई
thinking he had a window
बस करे
there.
भाई
He
Forsaken
absolutely
भाई
didn't.
बस करे
Must win for PRX, but doesn't really solve the financial issues. Going to be struggling here in the purchase, potentially.
मैंने बोला था
utility
ये
behind
राउंड
it,
अगर
but
ये लोग जीत गए इधर वाला
beautiful red ball clutch here. Forsaken, patient, composed, forcing the hand of Zelsis. Chance here for PRX to tie things up. Showstopper on the other side for Zekken. One yet does have his as well, but only a Guardian in hand for him. There's 2 Bulldogs to round this out. Talk about being a little concerning in terms of the economy here. That is the knock-on effect.
There's a lot of pressure potentially on Monyet here if they do continue along this pathing.
Look at the adaptations as well from PRX on the minimap. Completely different setups here.
And that early flash kind of indicated they might want to follow this sort of route. So again, Sentinel's trying to keep
Sassy
PRX
upvoted.
boxed in here, yeah.
The dog didn't see him.
Oh, the
He still wins that!
how does he win those? And now they respond. They know it's
जैसी
gonna be
भाई
towards me.
क्या
You can see them
फूक
trying to
के बैठे
try
हैं
and
ले
side
उसने
it.
यहाँ से उल्टा कर
Oh,
दिया
on the
ले
other
दोनों
side,
बच गए
it's on top, it's second. Of course it is. But the pivot, look at where Sentinel
हैवी हो रहा है भाई इधर
Something is
चश्मा
here.
लगाया
TP
चश्मा
back
लगाया
again.
Fake.
Oh, it's just breaking ankles. Ten's gonna get the plant though. He's behind the wire. He's almost in enemy territory. He's banking on second to keep him safe, and he does. Does he decide to reveal where that plant is yet? Smoke gonna go up. They're so close by.
This is mind games from Sen. The
उधर देखो
TP.
उधर देखो जेट को
They're pushing the smoke.
There's 2 players. Ten stands tall. Gets
टेंस भाई गोट हो क्या टेंस भाई गोट हो क्या गोट ऑफ द गोटर
The kings of misdirection, Lauren.
absolutely.
You can see
Goater,
the
bhai,
pressure building
goater.
for PRX. Question marks over Tenz's
course.
whereabouts. No plant coming through.
गोटर भाई टेंस भाई
And
लेकिन भाई
Sentinels
सेकंड ने
just
बढ़िया
freeze.
निकाला शुरुआत के
A cut
2
sound.
उधर अल्टी को उसने टैकल किया उधर
You can't even really
Tens
fault
by
PRX. They're
plus
still
one, yeah.
here for when the spike is tapped.
Yes.
क्या ले
You see the
भाई
confusion on the face of Device, almost like, what the hell's just happened?
दवाई भाई कह रहे हैं आज दवाई लग रहा काम नहीं कर रही है
Now they got to pretty much face the music on map 1 with very little to
चश्मा
bring
हटाओ
in.
क्या
One
देखो
rifle
अभी
on
चश्मा
Forsaken,
हटा रहा
the
अब
ult
ये वाला
on something,
सेंटिनल
but
हार रही
everything
है
else
देख
is
लेना
odds and ends. It's from the scrap
टोटका भाई,
drawer in the
टोटका, देख
kitchen.
लेना।
This is rough, but they're trying to get aggressive, and maybe this is what PRX needed. Oh, just deathmatch, just a bloodbath, and they're still doubling down. Stassi
कौन जीत रहा है स्कोर बताना।
Triple aggress, what is this
अभी
team?
हमने क्या बोला?
Something as
एक
well.
सेकंड स्कोर अभी 12-10
Sit
12-10
in pretty, but the clutch king himself, John QT.
बोला था मैंने बोला था अगर मैं चश्मा हटाता हूँ तो ये वाला जो राउंड है पेपर एक जीतेगी, जबकि पेपर एक का सेव था
Look at that.
ब्रो।
Just throw everything at the back line of SEN.
चश्मा भाई, चश्मा
And you think it's
टोटका
over, they
भाई,
go again.
ओटी भाई
You
ओटी,
think, oh, that's got to be it.
ओटी
They'll
जा रहा है
go
ये,
back, they'll play safe.
दिस गोइंग
No,
ओटी ब्रो।
they absolutely don't.
मैंने बोला था भाई उधर से।
Beautifully done.
भाई क्या
The
यार
11th
मजा आता होगा
hour
ना
of
स्टेडियम में
map
बैठ
one
के।
here.
Timeout.
Sentinels
50 people
pump the
front,
brakes.
मजा आता होगा।
You can never count them out, can you, Paper X? No matter the odds,
तेरा
no
राउंड
matter the
बोला था या
buy, no
30 राउंड?
matter
नहीं,
the
तेरा
round,
राउंड इन द
no
सेंस
matter
तेरा राउंड एक
anything,
टीम जीत जाए,
there is always a chance.
एक टीम
But
तेरा
Sentinels
राउंड
sit
जीत
at
जाए।
12
जैसे
mark.
तेरा लिख के आ
Pump the
उधर
brakes here. Timeout.
डबल
They
ओटी
do.
जीत
They've
गया,
got the
देखो
benefit
12-11
now.
लिख के
Obviously,
आ रहा
that
है,
previous
एक राउंड
comfort, I guess,
जीतना
across the
लालो
last 4 or 5 rounds,
सेंटिनल
where
को
they're
तो नहीं
actually
जीत
still
पा
in a
रही।
position to
अगर यहाँ
purchase
से
it.
12-12 हो गए तो ये हो
Couple of
जाएगा
key
ओटी।
ultimates available
यार
as
मैंने
well. The
चश्मा हटाया
lockdown
था इस वजह से आ
and
रही है,
Zelsis
समझा
Sassy.
करो। मैंने चश्मे में क्या बोला था,
With the
अगर
nightfall,
पेपर
so-
एक्स ये वाला राउंड हारती है इसका मतलब
Could
मेरे चश्मे
argue
का
a
वो वाला
slight
राउंड हारी, मैंने
advantage
हराया फिर पेपर एक्स जीती।
Paper X aren't
सेंटिनल की साइड हूँ
necessarily
मैं, लेकिन टोटका तो इधर है
swimming
ना।
in credits either.
No.
लाइक ठोको
One yet's going to be struggling. A bulldog here in the hands of Forsaken.
टेन जीत सकता, कुछ भी हो सकता भाई इसमें,
Goosebumps
एनीथिंग कैन
all
हैपन।
around.
It's map
मेरे
one.
को तो ऐसा
That's
धक्का हो रहा है।
5. This is just ridiculous.
यार लिटरली बताऊं, जीते कोई भी, आई वांट ओटी भाई, प्लीज पेपर एक जीतो यार। मैं लेकिन लगा लिया हूँ यार,
That's it.
अब लगा लिया,
That's it.
नहीं
We
लगाऊं
got
क्या?
ults,
ओटी
we
चाहिए क्या?
got a decent-ish
ओटी
purchase.
आई
Functional.
वांट ओटी यार, आई वांट सेंटिनल, बट मजा तो होना चाहिए ना। ओटी चाहिए।
I want OT.
ये वाला राउंड सेंटिनल
I want to go the distance, but you know what? This game,
कैमरे पे लिख
I'm
देता हूँ।
happy whichever way it goes. But for now,
देखो
Sen take their time. An
मैं
early
देख चुका हूँ,
test towards A, but
फ्यूचर
no
से आया हूँ,
commitment, and a look back towards
फ्यूचर
C.
से आया
But
हूँ, मेरा
there's
नाम
players
विक्टर
up
है,
here.
फ्यूचर से आया हूँ। देख
It's looking to get a little weird here potentially.
मेरा हो चुका, देख लो।
Smoke. There we go. Paranoid. The ult this early as well. I think it only caught one of them. Mind Freak falls away. No, he caught both. Tell a lie. And no way did Monya win that fight. Sassy clearing house though. Seaside on a platter.
Flank's coming in though
Oh
early.
my God,
Sassy's
something.
reading it. He's made
But
noise.
it's something out of anyone. Why is it this man who can absolutely turn rounds around? Gonna take down Zelsis. Sassy wanted to avenge, wasn't given the chance. It's a 3v3, and they're here now.
पेपर
They're
एक
ready
जीत
for
रही है
this.
वाला राउंड,
Forsaken
ये वाला राउंड
and
पेपर एक जीत
CT,
रही है,
joined
लेकिन
by
मैच
the fight,
सेंटिनल
still a
जीत
flash,
रही
the dog, and all of the
लिख
good
के ले
stuff.
लो।
Something closing the gap. Oh, Forsaken just walks in, knocks down the door. The plant's in though. John QT and
It's a down
Sassy.
stun.
He's seen both of them. Something. He's closing the gap. They're closing in, but the swing back. Sassy, John QT. They won the fight. Oh, it's something. Goes up.
बोला था मैंने बोला था।
He's up. He's out of his chair.
चश्मे का कमाल भाई, चाबी इधर है, चाबी इधर है। मैं बोला था।
What a way to kick this best of
1000%
five off,
चश्मे
Lauren.
का कमाल, टोटका
Like I said,
टोटका
Paper X
बोलते
in the
टोटका।
11th hour.
अगला वाला सेंटिनल को जिताना है क्या?
A couple of
भाई क्या
beautifully
खेला भाई
constructed
समथिंग,
rounds.
लेकिन
Never down.
मैं बोला था
never
ना,
out.
मैं
There
बोला
is
था ना।
something about this side, Paper X. Because Sen looked teed up. They started to get that run building. They started to get that read. They were in this. It was
चश्मा।
looking like Sen were going to tip
जिताऊं क्या
that scale.
सेंटिनल को
That
यार
start
राउंड?
was
जिताऊं
excellent.
क्या?
And then the flank from something.
फ्यूचर से
We're
आया
in
हूँ, मैंने
OT.
बोल दिया था
Of
पहले।
course we are. Map
अब देखो,
one
ये वाला
by the way.
राउंड
Just a
सेंटिनल
reminder, if
जीत
you're
रही है
just tuning in, where have you been?
1000%।
But now I don't know where this goes. This is
लिख के दे रहा हूँ,
completely
लिख
just,
के।
OT is its own creature
सेंटिनल ये
itself.
वाला राउंड जीत
Shozak
रही है।
knocking on the door of 30 now.
Oh, he's had a
Having a
belting start.
beautiful map. Yeah, something really bubbling up
देखो अब देखो,
the last few rounds. Sentinels back on the defense now.
Hey, but Tens has been no slouch.
ये वाला
either.
राउंड
Keep in mind,
सेंटिनल
he's
जीत
been
रही है, देखो
getting a little warmer throughout this game.
12-12 हो गया ना, अब
The
ओटी हो
early
गया,
glance
ओटी
towards that
ओवर
seaside
टाइम।
has drawn a massive
अब यहाँ
response.
से 2 राउंड जो टीम लगातार जीत गई, जैसे
Zelsis
12
back in.
14 लिखा होगा जिस साइड,
Remember the
14
fakes,
Oh
Mike?
yeah, a
Team
trademark
defense.
position
लेकिन
here.
जीतना भी तो यार, ये राउंड सेंटिनल जीत
Outside
रही
B,
है
gonna try and explore
यार।
the
मैं
spike
सेंटिनल
now.
जीत रही, अब मैं चश्मा नहीं हूँ।
So you can just
आई वांट सेंटिनल टू
Leapfrogging.
विन एंड देखें आप, लाइक देम यार। अचित भाई लव यू
They get
यार।
that trip
अचित भाई
down
यू
outside B.
केम आफ्टर 50
it was a late round piece. It's something here
Eh?
to try and
50
destroy
years.
some of this utility and pull
50 साल
the
के बाद
rotation
आए
of
हो
Sen once again. Almost
फ्यूचर
punished
से आया
here.
अर्चित भाई, मैं बता देता हूँ क्या हाल है पंडित
Little bit of
भाई।
damage,
यार
but
अर्चित
no
भाई
confirmation
ऐसे
of
आप
anybody else
रेगुलर
here.
आया करो
Sentinel
ना,
still
रेगुलर हाल पाल
with
पूछा
2
करो
players
ना।
over this
मैं
side.
देखा बोला था
It's only
रेगुलर
John-
हाल पाल
John
क्यों नहीं
QT.
पूछते हो
Yeah, there's
यार,
still
रेगुलर
two.
हाल पाल
Tens
पूछोगे ना तो
being
मेरा
one
थोड़ा
of them.
सस्त रहोगे
Zekken here,
यार।
the heavy hitters, the big two.
ये वाला राउंड
1-2 punch for Sentinels, and there they go, lining up the kill feed. You just don't want to face
तुम
it
लोग के लिए
right
नई
now.
चीज है यार, मेरे लिए नई चीज नहीं। क्या बोला था मैंने, क्या बोला था मैंने,
Was that the 4th or 5th flawless we've seen so
बोला था
far?
मैंने,
And they're in rounds where PRX absolutely run it
बोला
down
था
at
मैंने कि
Sentinels.
नहीं। अच्छे तरह से मैं बॉम्ब वेलकम टू द स्ट्रीम मेरी जान यार, कैसे हो यार, मैं सेक्सी रहता हूँ परमानेंट यार। रोज आके ऐसे हाल पाल पूछा करो यार मेरा,
Outrageous from
रोज आके
Tens.
ऐसे हाल पाल पूछोगे ना तो रोज सस्त रहूंगा। अरे भाई तुम्हारा पता नहीं ना
So
चलता,
good.
स्ट्रीम करो कब नहीं करते हो यार। मैं रोज तो करता हूँ यार,
Again,
कल नहीं
I
करी
guess
बस,
the MO
कल
there
इसलिए
from
नहीं करी थोड़ा
Sentinels
सा
is
यार।
just stop rotating because we saw it
Yeah.
really punish them a few times.
इस वजह से यार मैं रेगुलर करता हूँ
regulation
यार।
half,
अच्छा अर्चित भाई आप आके देख तो सकते हो ना कि अंबर भाई ये बात,
No
सॉरी
4-1
पास
sack
भाई
here
आप
this
आए
time
हो कि
either,
नहीं?
so another
इतना भी
adjustment
नहीं।
for PRX.
आँख
Some
में चला
struggle
गया,
on this
रो नहीं
side a
रहा हूँ।
little more.
ये वाला राउंड भी
they do
सेंटिनल
with it
जीत
now?
रही
Sen
है, 1
taking an
हो
air
जाएगा
of
यहाँ
caution.
पे, लोटस
At
पे
least
जीत
so,
चुकी
it's
है।
PRX
गाइस
on
लाइक
the
करो
other
यार,
side. And that 3-play
हैकर
stack
है यार
is
भाई,
working.
हैकर,
John
हैवी
QT,
हैकिंग हो रही है,
are
हैवी।
you ready for what's around that corner? Deep flash.
सेंटिनल
Simba
जीत
doesn't know
रही है
where.
ये
That's
वाला
gonna pull
राउंड
back all eyes. It's a fight in
1000%।
spawn once again though.
जो चैट में अभी
Round the
नए
middle,
आए हैं,
kept
कितने
PRX
बजे करते हो
live.
स्ट्रीम? 9 बजे, 9 साढ़े 9 मैक्स टू
Second
मैक्स।
on the follow-up again.
भाई
The
नोटिफिकेशन नहीं आता,
headliners
नोटिफिकेशन ऑन करने के बाद
unable
भी
to stop
यूट्यूब की
succeeding.
माँ का साथ भाई, ये बहुत सारे
Now
को
you
दिक्कत है।
look
मेरे
towards
साथ
where
के
they
स्ट्रीमर
lead.
है, उनसे
Where
भी
do
बात होती है ना,
Sentinels take this?
उनकी यही दिक्कत है। कल का मैच देखा आरसीबी वर्सेस किसको सपोर्ट कर रहे थे यार, ऑलवेज सीएसके यार। मैं परमानेंट सीएसको को सपोर्ट करता हूँ, देख लो तुम। चेन्नई सुपर किंग बचपन से, मैं 5 साल का था ना तब से चेन्नई सुपर किंग को सपोर्ट कर रहा हूँ, 5 साल।
The TP is obscene.
आह!
Do not let Zekken pass. You've got to know better.
जीत गई!
And now it's just a buy to face the music. Map 1 on the line here.
मैंने बोला था ना, चश्मा चश्मा है, चश्मा है। माँ का
Looking
रात।
large and in charge in OT. The time singing
भाई मैं
their
मैच ही
song.
नहीं देखा, मैंने कौन सा
How
देखा,
much
लेकिन
can he do
सपोर्टिंग
here?
फ्रॉम दिल से यार।
Sasi, Zekken, John QT, Zelsis
तुमको पता कैसे है
waiting
भाई?
for that pixel to show that player to swing. And it looks like
Ah!
Zelsis is the first to spot it. The follow-up not going to happen. Zekken wraps this.
बोला था ना मैंने,
Boom!
चश्मा है।
Performance.
Every single day he's looking more and more like the MVP, and with performances like that to kick off a best of 5.
चश्मा है बोलते,
You've got to be so happy to have him on
चश्मा
your
है
team.
बोलते।
8 opening kills for him. Absolutely ridiculous.
Heroics from that
Woo!
man, and it was still OT. That says something.
चश्मा है
You
बोलते,
had him
बैंड की
putting up
आँख।
32 kills, 10s on 25. You had
Woo,
those
woo.
8 first bloods, all of the good stuff. What a map to start with. Don't go anywhere.
चलो कुछ चीजें तो मैच करती हैं, अपनी ऑडियंस भी सीएसके के फैन है। भाई द सेंड बंडल यार, जेल्सिस यार, मां खत्म। भाई क्या जीते हैं भाई, क्या जीते हैं भाई। चश्मा है भाई, याद दिलाना मुझे जैसी सेंटिनल हार रही हो। अरे इतना धीरे, सॉरी 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 सॉरी, याद दिलाना मुझे। अरे यार इतना तेज वॉल्यूम कैसे कर दिया मैंने।
Watch out for the stairs, clear this angle. You're going to be able to fight this.
अच्छा वो यार थोड़ा सा वॉइस तेज हो गया, देख से यार। मैं जब भी सेंटिनल हार रही हूँ ना, सॉरी सॉरी, जब भी सेंटिनल हार रही हूँ ना, मेरे को बस एक बार याद दिलाना रहे अंबर भाई, चश्मा लगा लो, ये वाला फ्यूचर का चश्मा, इससे फ्यूचर दिखता है। तुम लोग को फ्यूचर बताऊं क्या? किसको किसको फ्यूचर जानना है अपना, जल्दी बताओ। किसको किसको फ्यूचर जानना, जल्दी बताओ। जिसको जिसको फ्यूचर जानना अपना जल्दी बताओ। किसको किसको फ्यूचर जानना है, किसको पता करना है किसकी शादी कब हो रही है, एनीथिंग लाइक एनीथिंग एनीथिंग। फ्यूचर के चश्मे हल्का फुल्का नहीं है। पता है कितने करोड़ के लिए? 15 करोड़ के। अपने रुद्र भाई को पिन किया है क्या अंडी वंडी वाले कमेंट को? यार कितना अच्छा लिखा उसने, लाइक यार कौन नहीं करता। शादी का बता दो, एक सेकंड रुक जाओ एक सेकंड रुक जाओ। शादी का बताता हूँ जरा, सेंटिनल का एक इधर कर देता हूँ जरा विंडो कैप्चर पे, पता चल जाएगा ना। पंडित जी वेल्डिंग वाला चश्मा है जी? यार अर्चित भाई आप हो क्या? आई एम न्यू सब्सक्राइबर हूँ यार। पंडित जी यार, गेस व्हाट यार, आई एम पंडित जी आल्सो। कितने का सुना नहीं, 15 करोड़ भाई, 15 करोड़। यार पंडित जी आई लव यू यार। सी आई एम आल्सो पंडित जी, फुल ब्राह्मण। एक सेकंड यार रुक जाओ यार, उसका आयुष का जरा फ्यूचर बताने दो। दिख रहा है पंडित जी? राम राम यार, राम राम यार, राधे राधे हमारी तरफ से भी। तो आयुष तुम्हारा फ्यूचर मुझे दिख रहा है। तुम्हारी 2 शादियां दिख रही है मुझे, मुझे 2 शादियां दिख रही है अर्चित। तुम्हें अर्चित कह रहा हूँ सॉरी, गलत आदमी के फ्यूचर में घुस गया है। सुनो रुको, दोनों ए से हो ना अर्चित आयुष। राधे राधे पंडित, राधे। हाँ अच्छा, हाँ पता चल गया। आयुष तुम्हारी शादी होगी 32 साल की उम्र पे, ठीक है? 32 साल की उम्र पे होगी तुम्हारी। एक वाइफ होगी, मतलब एक ही वाइफ होगी, उसका नाम बता रहा हूँ। उसका नाम तो नहीं बताऊंगा, थोड़ा सस्पेंस यार लाइफ पर रहना चाहिए, ठीक है? उस वो होगी जर्मनी से, खूब गोरी चिट्टी होगी। 32 साल की उम्र पे तुम्हारी शादी होगी, खूब गोरी चिट्टी होगी वो। और वो शादी तुम्हारी मम्मी कराएंगे उससे, उससे तुम्हारी मम्मी कराएंगे तुम्हारी शादी। 32 साल की उम्र पे तुम्हारी शादी डन हो जाएगी। 35 साल की उम्र तक तुम्हारा बच्चा हो जाएगा। बता दो चलो, जब 32 साल के हो जाना मेरे को आके बताना कि अंबर भाई आपने सही बोला था। वास भाई सॉरी यार, मैं अपना ही नाम भूल जाता हूँ। वास भाई आपने सही बोला था। आपने गलत बोला ये, या मैंने गलत सुना? 150 या 15? भाई 15 करोड़ का है यार। मेरा भी कुछ भला करो गुरुजी। एक सेकंड यार, गुरुजी मत, बहुत बेकार है। एक सेकंड। हाँ दिख रहा है मेरे को। अर्चित भाई आपकी 2 बीवियां, मेरे को पहले आपको पूछा था ना फ्यूचर में, आपकी 2 बीवियां दिख रही मुझे। आपकी शादी होगी। अर्चित भाई इतनी लेट कर रहे हो? 48 साल की उम्र पे कौन शादी करता है? वो आपकी पर्सनल चॉइस है, लेकिन मैं आपको फ्यूचर बता रहा हूँ। लेकिन मैं आपको बता रहा हूँ, इतना इतना लेट शादी। 2 बीवियां दिख रही मुझे, 2 वाइफ्स। और क्या दिख रहा है? अर्चित भाई क्या कर रहे हो आप? 6 बच्चे? अर्चित भाई मेरा हो गया यार, आज तो हैवी मटेरियल निकले अर्चित भाई। 48 साल की उम्र पे 6 बच्चे, 2 बीवियां। अर्चित भाई हैवी निकले आप तो यार, बुलडोजर आपका नाम होना चाहिए यार। क्या बात है अर्चित भाई, 48 साल की उम्र पे 2 बीवियां, 6 बच्चे। गाइस तुम लोग को मजाक लग रहा है ना? मजाक लग रहा है ना? मैं तुम लोग के ऑन स्ट्रीम किया कि नहीं? मैंने चश्मा उतार के रखा, पेपर एक्स जीती कि नहीं? मैंने फिर चश्मा उतार के रखा, पेपर एक्स जीती कि नहीं? मैंने जैसे ही लगाया, 2 मैच लगा रखा ना, 2 मैच जीती ना सेंटिनल, 2 मैच जीती ना, लगातार जीती कि नहीं? तुम लोग चैट, धन्यवाद एलोस्टर गुरु जी। कोई एलोस्टर गुरु जी नहीं यार, ये सब चश्मे का कमाल है। मैं इसमें कुछ नहीं यार, चश्मा गायब मैं भी गायब। जैसे इस शरीर से भगवान गायब हो जाते हैं तो शरीर को जला देते हैं ना, वैसे अगर मेरे पास ये चश्मा चला गया तो मैं भी फ्यूचर नहीं बता पाऊंगा यार, समझो यार। तो इस चश्मे को थैंक यू बोलो यार। 15 करोड़ का चश्मा, इसीलिए मैं उसको छुपा के रखता हूँ अपने कमरे की अलमारी। वो जो दिख यार, तुम लोग क्यों बता? भाई तुमने सही कहा, 48 साल का होकर शादी करूंगा। फ्यूचर प्रिडिक्टर, हैवी फ्यूचर प्रिडिक्टर यार। अरे वैसे मुझे किसी का कमेंट दिख नहीं रहा आपका छोड़ के हैं। एक बार रिफ्रेश करो, एक बार चैट पूरी बंद करो, यूट्यूब बंद करो। यूट्यूब के ग्लिचेस यार, हैवी ग्लिचेस। यूट्यूब मेरा चैनल ग्रो नहीं करने देती। मेरे रिश्ते वाले आ रहे हैं, अभी कॉलेज में हूँ, मेरे घर वाले बोल रहे हैं हम खुद नहीं कराएंगे। हम नहीं कराएंगे शादी। अर्चित भाई वैसे कोई हैवी अगर मिल रहा है ना आपको, जैसे मतलब लाइक बढ़िया वाला, लाइक समझ रहे हो, मतलब बढ़िया इन द सेंस पैसे के मामले में बिल्कुल सही, और कभी कभी तो बहू भी बिल्कुल प्रॉपर मिल जाए, मतलब अच्छी, मतलब पारिवारिक घर, मतलब मिल जाए पक्का बिल्कुल, मतलब मजबूत ससुराल हो। अगर मजबूत ससुराल हो तो आप शादी कर लेना, उधर से ससुराल से पैसे लेके मेरे को इधर से सुपर चैट कर दो। बिजनेस मॉडल्स यार, बिजनेस मॉडल्स यार, बिजनेस मॉडल्स। मम्मी बोल रही थी पहले कमाने लग तब शादी होगी, मम्मी +1 यार। यार लेकिन बहू अगर थोड़ा महंगे, मतलब लाइक समझ लो हैवी, मतलब उससे हो, लाइक पैसे वैसे ठीक हो उसके, तो लाइक आप उससे शादी करो, फिर जाए यू सुपर चैट मी एंड आई सपोर्टेड यू एवरी टाइम, नाउ यू बिकम स्ट्रीमर एंड यू एवरी टाइम एवरी डे 10,000 सुपर चैट एवरी डे, 3 लाख महीना। यार मस्त प्लान है ना यार। मैंने बोल दिया 48 या 51 का सीधा शादी करूंगा यार। मैंने बोला ना, क्या बोला मैंने अभी क्या बोला, चश्मा पे शक नहीं करने का रे बाप, सब पे शक करो, अपने घर वालों, अपने दोस्तों पे, अपने गर्लफ्रेंड पे, अपने टीचर्स, सब पे। चश्मे पे मत करो रे बाप, चश्मे पहनने वाले पे भी, मतलब चश्मे पहनने वाले पे तो कर सकते हो, बिकॉज मैं धोखेबाज हूँ, कि चश्मे देख लेना यार। 48 साल की उम्र पे 2 बीवियां, 6 बच्चे, और आयुष का देख लेना 32 साल की उम्र पे 1 बीवी होगी, और क्या होगा 35 साल की उम्र पे बच्चा। यार कितना है यार, हैवी यार। लेकिन यार देखो, आज तक मैंने घमंड नहीं किया चश्मे का, मेरे पे कब से था ये चश्मा, कब से, लाइक मेरे पास ये 5 साल से चश्मा था, लेकिन मैंने आज तक कभी बताया नहीं। अरे एलेक्स भाई आ गए, क्या हाल है एलेक्स भाई के? एलेक्स भाई मेरे को सही बताया, सबसे अच्छे लगते हैं पेपर एक्स में, कोच है ये भाई। ये लड़की मुंह क्या लगा है? भाई शादी में एक छोटी सी डिमांड लड़की वालों से, मुझे एक BMW यानी बर्तन बर्तन मांगने डाली, और दूसरी 4 या 5 मर्सिडीज चाहिए, 20 से 30 करोड़ रुपए बस, और कुछ नहीं चाहिए, इसलिए 38 का शादी करूंगा। यार वो BMW ने मुझे तोड़ दिया रे बीच से, ऐसे चट से। BMW बर्तन मांगने वाली। +1 यार, मैं जीवन भर इसको यार। भाई मेरे पास भी सेम चश्मा है, आई फ्लूट वाला, दोनों फ्लूट वाले दिनों में दोस्त ने तोड़ दिया। सबके पास सब कुछ है, लेकिन ये फ्यूचर स्पेक्स है, इसका नाम पता है क्या है? फ्यूचर स्पेक्स, FS है इसका नाम, FS शॉर्ट टर्म इसका FS है। यहाँ से तुमको सब कुछ सही लग रहा है, ये देखो, जैसे ही इसके थ्रू देखोगे ना, ऐसे लगा के फ्यूचर दिखता है इससे, इसके आर पार बीच में फ्यूचर लेंस लगा है, यहाँ पे ये फ्यूचर लेंस दिखता है इससे। हल्के मत लेना भाई मुझे। देखो मैं पहले बताऊँ, इट्स वेरी कॉम्प्लिकेटेड थिंग्स, हल्के फुल्के लोगों से नहीं। मेरे पास भी एक एब्रिविएशन है, सुनो ये एब्रिविएशन, सही बोल रहा ना, एब्रिविएशन, एब्रिविएशन। यार क्या लिखा है भाई, एब्रिविएशन क्या है भाई, ये रुको जरा, एब्रिविएशन, एब्रिविएशन। मैच स्टार्ट होने वाला, कोई लोफड़ी नहीं। फ्यूचर वाला चश्मा था, दोस्त ने भविष्य वाला चश्मा तोड़ दिया। यार मैं हूं ना भविष्य बताने के लिए। अर्चित भाई इधर आ गए ना, आप चश्मा भूल जाओ, याद मैच चालू हो गया यार। ऑडियो बढ़ाओ, ऑडियो बढ़ाओ।
Retake approach.
भाई मैच देखो यार, थैंक यू।
I mean, PRX walking straight into this here. The contact found. Zelsis gonna throw the flash out, but actually does find the kill. One yet will fall.
मैं अभी कोई
Now, yeah, another 2 classic kills for Zelsis.
Okay.
The guy knows what's up. Pistol arrow out there. And now, what do they do with this? The fight in middle continues. John
भाई
QT
क्लासिक
already
से पहले पड़े
addressing the presence.
मैं भी कोई फ्यूचर वाला चश्मा नहीं लगा रहा हूँ।
A bit of a pickle, really, isn't he? What to do? He clears the first. Second needed to be clean. He gave it a damn good go there. The first will be found by Sen. And I wait with bated breath, Mike. This game feels like I'm not sure how this shakes down on this map.
Confidence around
become addiction,
Sentinels nonetheless.
it will destroy you.
But yeah, this one I'm convinced is classic does hit different.
He's even like he's been trying to help us. He's been trying to help us the whole time.
Sudden छोड़ना is very difficult. Sudden. Like,
see a couple of sheriffs thrown in here for PRX.
धीरे-धीरे अंतराल बढ़ाते चले जाओ. तो हफ्ता 3 हफ्ता
Forsake can actually divide. Yeah, I think you're better off it.
क्वेश्चन पूछ लिया क्या नहीं यार मैं गुरी जी नहीं हूँ.
You're going to be the one to work with here.
Amber यार. Amber, just call me Amber.
Tens forced back early. Orb retrieved here for PRX.
Call me Amber यार. Amber. Simple
Might
बात.
just
Amber.
try and
Amber जी भी नहीं Amber. Only Amber.
throw caution to the
अपना
wind
वाल
here.
फील आएगा.
Trying to get themselves onto A
तुम लोगों
side.
को
Tens
bro
for the
course से
opening
बता
here
दो.
though.
या तो कुछ सिंपल सी बात है.
Struggling, yeah, initially, but
कुछ ज़्यादा महत्व दोगे तो
it's
दिमाग
coming
में
through a
चलेगा.
little bit too late there.
ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा दिमाग में अगर कोई चीज़
See if
चली
we
तो
can
वो बुंड कर देंगी. Leave it. Like उसको इतना महत्व नहीं.
Any damage really for PRX doesn't look like it now, considering how the round started there. Right place for Sentinels. Good positioning, deeper smoke as well. They've got all they need. Even getting a plant to be very tricky considering the utility. You know, you're looking at the silver linings.
They're
You're
walking
not gonna get it.
late into the
लिटरली
KJ
बताऊं मैं
setup
कोई
here.
बताने वाला नहीं होता हूँ. या तुम लिटरली बताऊं मैं. तुम अगर
John QT
उनको
has
जानते
been,
होगे.
I've got to say, such a
उनका
phenomenal
channel है,
side.
भजन
Yeah,
मार्ग.
really safe pair of hands. Very,
मैं
very
heavy
solid
suggest करूँगा
in
तुम्हें.
what he does.
Heavy suggest करूँगा.
Probably just going
सुनो
to get
यार.
classic here, but you
सारे
know,
question clear हो
obviously
जाएंगे.
cast a curse,
वैसे
but
मैंने
he has
एक
been very
महीने
solid.
very good.
Okay.
What mind तुम्हारा focus
Surgical.
Oh, okay,
second
come
भाई
on,
क्या
second.
मारा है. ओए ओए ओए.
Yeah, PRX did only
Heavy
have those
मारा
pistols,
भाई.
looking for silver linings, and there were none to be found. This
गंदा
time
मारा.
around, though, they
second
will
भाई
come
तीन
in with
मारे
weapon
Guardian
like,
से.
this is the time where they could do some
Demon.
serious damage.
Kill करके.
Another flawless
उसको
to
देखो
start
यार.
off a map.
अब अगर वो चीज माइंड में चलती रही ना.
Sentinels a
अगर वो
cushion
चीज
once
कोई माइंड
again.
में चलती रही तो बंद हो गया. अब जिम जाना शुरू करूँ या नहीं कर यार तू.
What happens here?
देखो
I
बुरी
mean, the
चीज छोड़
Guardian
मैंने
really the
बुरी
only
चीज
threat here for Zekken, whether he's going to look to play aggressive here. Quite close to the Blade Storm already, only 3 away.
शादी के बाद
Spike not committed from PRX, so I'm going to try and retrieve this orb, maybe sniff out any aggression, but not going to come through. Nobody posted up close enough with these SMGs to really cause a threat. Wow, to say that, Flash comes through, 10's nearly rewarded, but caught on the wall a little bit there. Mindfreak, got to be careful, the drone's coming through.
He's been spotted there.
पता चला मेरे
Not telling would that be.
Lucky, actually, the Zekken's not posted up with that. Right there with Mindfreaks.
अच्छा उसका बना रहा
Really not aware of the drone coming.
चोर साला मंदिर गया था बाहर से चप्पल चोरी करके शादी में रिश्तेदारों को चप्पल बांट रहा था
All
हैवी
this
हो गया
attention
यार
towards A, but I'm just keeping my eye
तू
on
कर, मैं
that
तो
spike. When I
सिंपल
see
सी
that
चीज
start
बोल रहा हूँ
moving,
यार
then I start
रात
paying more
को छोड़ नहीं
attention.
पा
But
रहा कोई
something
दिक्कत नहीं मत
seems to try and build control towards tree, at least contest what's on the other side, keep them present,
अच्छी चीज पकड़ लो
try and disallow that rotation, but
अच्छी
it
चीज
is drawing in
ऑटोमेटिक
Zekken towards
आपका
middle.
खराब बोल
It's going to
किल
hit
करें वैसे उतना
all this info going. That is probably the goer for John QT to hit the rotation button as well. PRX looking like that B-lean's coming in. It's going to be on Sassy on the side.
पागल हो जाता हूँ कभी कंट्रोल
John QT probably CT. Zekken, depending on where he goes, probably mark it. The cross going to be made. Spike going to be heading through. Sassy, headshot not enough.
अभी प्रोटीन मत लो अभी
The site is going to be there, so plant on the way.
और जो मम्मी बना रही हो पेल के खाओ सिंपल
Finally
जो मम्मी बना
stabilized
रही
now.
हो पेल के
PRX will
खाओ
find the
तो
plant.
anything you find anything
Only Mindfreak outside of this,
अभी
though. A
अगर
couple of
मोटे हो
players
तो
towards
नहीं
lane.
मोटे हो तो नहीं पतले हो तो ठीक जो
Actually,
बनाए वो
reclearance
खाओ
towards mid
जो
from
बनाए
Sentinels.
जो दिख जाए
Could
लेफ्ट
maybe just stack up for exits here, honestly.
थोड़ा बाहर का
that
फास्ट फूड
paranoia
कम
on
खाना
10s as well. Could be nice to maybe catch a couple with that.
I mean, with where John QT's utility is, the turret and spawn, the alarm bot
अब जो तुमको दिख रहा है वो तुमको
up
नहीं
towards pizza here.
आराम आराम से खाना है
Still pressure coming through though. Paranoia Sen.
And it's Mindfreak who's going to have to deal with what's coming. Zekken still sharp as ever. He's got a follow-up as well. They're trying to make a quick dash for it to get out of danger. 10 starting to turn up as well. Wait,
फिंगर से दूर से पहन दिया एक
time.
Faster,
Time's
but
gone.
It's everybody falling except Monya here.
Yeah, that's if they can exit with those weapons too, that's huge.
Oh, nice, Monyet.
That's two in hand. Do they get to keep them? No, Monyet can at least deny the weaponry that could have fallen into the hands, but it's cost PRX nearly everything.
बूंद तोड़ दी उधर से
Indeed, you'll see
जिम जाना
light
चालू करो
shield
वहाँ
and
पर
a
मस्त
rifle
ट्रेनर
available for a
होगा
couple of
उससे
members here.
बातचीत करो
But utility going to
ऐसा
suffer
है,
as a
बुरी
byproduct
चिंता
of
मत
that.
करें, अभी आराम से पसीना बहाएं गर्मी आ रही है अभी आराम से पसीना बहाएं
Yeah, look like they were just going to stack up for exits, but as soon as the Paranoia set up, what was that second kill?
आया तो मोटा हो गया समझ यहाँ का खाना
Found
ही
something, I believe, inside the smoke with the headshot. We'll give Zekken the Blade Storm.
Monya
also. A couple of exit kills here will find the showstopper.
आराम से सब वेटेड कम हो जाएगा. तुम जिम जाओ, जिम जाना चालू करो. मैं धीरे-धीरे 1-1 स्टेप बताऊंगा. ऐसे अगर मैं रोज एकदम से तुमको सारे चैप्टर पढ़ा दूं तो वो
feeling himself after map 1.
आराम से.
It's time to start seeing what PRX can do. Purchase in the hand and see if Tens can get away with his life. No, he cannot. Monyet gonna put him away. Zekken gonna try and pick up the slack a little there. Spike en route, looking to be planted. They got themselves ready. Zekken trying to punish, stuck around as long as he could. Brought right back to the action, though they know he's close by, but can't do much to dissuade his positioning as it stands. And there's the swing, and there's the punish. This guy is just something else. Sassy clearing the back lines. Oh, what a sweep, Mike.
Heavy भाई Sentinel जीत गई ये वाला.
Beautiful from Zekken, and Sassy somehow off screen finds 3 kills. I guess lined up in front of Jen here.
बाकी सारे क्वेश्चन है.
A little bit of a head scratcher, but I mean that was with the free entry found from Monya showstopper. I wasn't even here in front of Jen. No.
बात बताऊं. अब मैच को फोकस करते देखते हैं
मैच. Mike, you spoke about it on map 1.
Not much of a lip reader, but I think I got that one.
Yeah?
Yeah. I'll tell you after.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
इसकी बैड की वो ऐसे बोला मैंने सुना.
No. We can pick up later.
मेरे को अच्छी भाई आप लिखना जिम डे 1 मैं उस टाइप से धीरे आपको बताता हूँ.
Again, maybe an indicator of these sorts of timeouts where Alex is hearing something or feeling as if they've got a total misread on the situation.
Yeah.
अब मेरे को देख लो यार हेवी रिएक्शन नहीं दे पाऊंगा फिर भी इट्स वेरी डिफिकल्ट. भाई जिम जा रहा था पहले अगस्त से स्टार्ट किया जनवरी में बंद कर दिया पेपर के कारण यार पेपर के कारण इसलिए समझ आता है जिम का 1 घंटा
it's the split of there,
8 घंटा सो लिया.
it's not like that, it's not into that
8 घंटा सो लिए,
I guess
4 घंटा खा लिए.
so this was a decent opportunity for people.
And I know Josh was hitting this quite hard on the desk, obviously 1 and 7 on maps
चलो
that
कभी-कभी हो सकता है कि हफ्ते में
this
3
is
दिन नहीं जा पाए. हम कह रहे चलो
if this
4
is
दिन
one of
नहीं
the
जा
ones that you struggle with the jet composition. If he's starting 9 and 1,
जिम एक हफ्ते नहीं यार छोड़ दो.
gleaming.
पहले थोड़ा ठीक था अब फिर तो बेकार हो गया. अरे कोई नहीं डिमोटिवेट नहीं होने का. डिमोटिवेट बिल्कुल नहीं होने का किसी एंगल से. किसी एंगल से भगवान के हम से कुछ भी कर सकते हैं. सिंपल सी बात है भाई.
Divine and Mind Freak gets
हम लोग यही सीखा भाई.
It's not been a good start for PRX, but
timeout comes in. डिमोटिवेट कतई नहीं होने का. हम जैसे हैं हम बदलेंगे. हम बदले थे अपने आप को फिर बदलेंगे. कोई मोटिवेशन नहीं है. जैसे डिमोटिवेट हो मैसेज मी
rightly so, the paranoia being
every single time. से राधे राधे
just on the receiving end.
सिंपल सी बात है भाई. राधे राधे बोलो सारे खत्म.
Considering the double satchel over the top there.
भाई
Forsaken.
आलस बहुत आ गया. सबको आता है किसको नहीं आता. Every day. ओए समथिंग तो 2 मारा. ओह मैंने अभी देखा. भाई इसमें 2 मारे मैंने राइट साइड में देखा. करते हैं अच्छे भाई इस पे बात करते हैं.
Do some serious damage. Divide gonna fall.
भाई हद से ज्यादा अलग कोई बात नहीं. राधे राधे. सब
सब
चीज का एक सलूशन. राधे राधे. ये ऐसी एनर्जी देंगे तुमको सीधी. बूम. नाइस वन बे. ऊपर ले स्टेन हो गया.
John QT. Oh, Mind Freaking nasty with it. Oh, dearie me. PRX, this team. Born entertainers.
नाइस कर दिया रे. बहुत अच्छा महसूस देता है. हाँ यार वो तो होता
kind of like Zekken's classic, to be honest, just
है.
full sprinting.
का समय आ चुका है.
A MasterCard thrifty hit from PRX. a hint of emotion, just a hint.
Listen, children, you will get all
that was the plan all along.
I will ask.
I need a gif of that. I need that just like small little smile just
will ask to God.
Can they repeat it? Wait, 10, where are we going, 10? Oh my word! For a second, did you forget who he is? 10s with 2. Massive impact through middle. And oh, Zekken just wants back. The second that they've got a buy, I swear, this just goes completely up in the air.
Dark joke, huh? 15 सेकंड बाद समझ आया. यार बहुत सीधा हो यार.
Divine Mind Freak just walking through the ruins of this round. What the hell just happened?
Full focus होके करो. Ready.
2v5 now.
उसको थोड़ा आराम.
There's going to be any sort of recovery in this round. Sentinel's not giving too much away. Zelsis
BGMI कुछ या तो
playing
चिट
spoiler
है
almost
या तो
here.
कुछ ऐसे वॉच पार्टी
Slowing down
ना कल भी
Mind
वॉच
Freak's
पार्टी है आना जरूर
progress.
है ना कल भी वॉच पार्टी आना तो ना उस दिन आए चैट में
Yeah, Sentinels are
Yeah,
बाकी ओए
they don't want to give anything away. Look at the
very
minimap here.
very disciplined.
क्वालिटी डाउन नहीं
And again,
चश्मा लग
considering how
चुका है
volatile the last couple of rounds have
चश्मा
been,
लग
I
चुका है
think
कौन
just
जीत रहा है
finding
जल्दी बताओ
stability is
चैट में कौन
breather.
जीत रहा है कौन जीत रहा है अबे हेड का ये क्या है ये क्या इनकी साइड से लैग हो रहा है इनकी साइड से लैग हो रहा है सर्वर लैग हो रहा है रे बाबा
been, I think just finding stability
इनका ही सर्वर लैग हो रहा है रे बाबा भाई
is
जब
A breather.
Yeah,
for Sentinels.
काम का
can't let your filthy gas too far though, because there is still some kit, some utility.
काम
I mean, yeah, paranoia, two snake bites to work with.
30 seconds.
अरे
Make
होता है
something
मैं उसको
Oh,
अरे
second
ये क्या लैग
Flies
किस टाइप का
in.
लैग है भाई ये
takes away the
सर्वर
threat.
बुंड हो गया होगा अभी जो इनका
Just extending that
Sentinel
scoreline a
GT.
little further away
मैंने
from
क्या बोला
PRX
था
here, but that
सेंटिनल
start,
जीटी 3-2
show
से
me it again, please. I want to see Tens just walk middle on him. Like this was just
आपको शक्ल से
beautiful to
नहीं
witness.
I mean, it's one of those responses,
मगर
just like
हो
fight
या
fire
तो
with fire.
तीन पर हो
Something
यार
walks
मेरे
up
को
short
लगता
the
है थोड़ा
previous
2
round by this, taking it away from them. Don't even let them
क्या
creep on
मारा
us.
सेकंड भाई उड़ के हवा में बुंड
When you have players like your Tens, like your Zekans, play them in.
मेरे को लगा ऐसे ही हाथ लगा रहेगा हूँ यार मैं थोड़ा सा सीधा हो यार शक्ल से
Operator out. From the get-go, it
Chashma
still feels
हटा
so
के यार,
weird
थोड़ा
you know, when
suspense
you're
ही
looking
है।
at it.
But it's good for it.
It
गाइस फोकस ऑन द मैच लेट्स गो यार हैवी रिएक्शन चाहिए यार मुझे मुझे हैवी रिएक्शन चाहिए यार लेट्स गो यार
But is
आवाज
it the
तेज करो
solution? Is it the cure for their problems?
बुंड
Tens looking to get interested again,
Focus.
this time from short, trying to play in second. Not going to happen here, something's got to be cautious. There's layers to it. Noting another, but
कौन सा
Tens
गेम
now
है
swinging
Valorant
flashes there.
Valorant
Tens
Valorant
deciding to
बहुत
back
फेमस
away.
गेम है यार
Probably
अच्छी
rightly
भाई
so.
मालूम
Wasn't
बहुत
just one
famous
in middle,
game।
there was three.
आफ्टर
Yeah,
BGMI Free Fire
potential to
Valorant
cause
game
some
The
issues
most
for
game,
main
GTA
here
के
as
बाद
well.
GTA
Retrieve
भी
the
है
orb and
इसमें।
almost bait Sen out a little bit. You can see Zelsis and Tens looking for the clearance.
Nice
but
one,
elsewhere,
Bay.
Mind Freak
Odin के
finds an
against बुंड में
opener.
दिया
Sassy will fall. John QT next on the chopping block. Kept in check by the utility.
Mind Freak? Just heading straight towards CT.
I mean,
Second there.
with PRX, you can never doubt things like that. But he comes
Oh,
back,
he
dude,
does
that's
that.
a kill on Tens.
He does that instead. Screw CT. I'm going
उसके
market.
मार दिया
I'm going to take the fight.
BGMI
And it
बहुत दिनों
works.
बाद
It works so perfectly.
आज से स्टार्ट करूंगा
Still with that middle control and look at this positioning
ओह
from Monye.
मोनियत
The backline threat. Doesn't quite get what he wants from John QT.
Found them.
Something's closing in here.
Alarm bot down.
See the scope.
पीछे देखो समथिंग भाई मार इसको
That's a prized possession in hand too. You don't be losing that. He's got threats from all sides. It's like a tower defense game at the end, but he
यार
does
ऑडियो लैग
eventually
क्यों कर रहा है
fall.
ऑडियो लैग कर रहा है क्या
Very, very patient from something. You can see Sentinel's toying with the idea of a flash play out, but with no mid player there, and kind of the emphasis towards short, there's so many angles for PRX to hold. And when you're already noting an operator on the other side of one of those angles,
तेज
it's
कैसे
just not
करते हैं रे
tangible or feasible to do so. Round timeline.
आ गया आ गया आ गया आ
Paranoid
गया
looking at the knife. This could be a goer. Do they actually try and turn on this one? It does look like second one's in.
इतने
Has to
स्ट्रीम
find
पर
the
हूँ
respect
ही
on the other side. Monyet willing to challenge.
अभी
And they're
खेला
actually going back
नहीं
in.
बस
Dubai
बैटरी
gonna put
चार्ज
down
होते ही
Zelsis.
लग जाऊंगा
Second trying to toy with them,
BGMI
trying to draw
लवर
them into
था
a fight, but they're not
BGMI
having
लवर
any
दिन
of
में
it.
चैट
Why would they?
मैं भी BGMI लवर हूँ
Ten's not getting
थोड़ा मैं
played
गेमर
either
टाइप हूँ
here.
सेकंड भाई लव यू
Fight.
सेकंड भाई वन मोर
Problems.
सेकंड भाई लव यू
Give away the game really here.
Oh.
That's
Back
all
up, they
late.
actually get the
पेंसिल
res.
बचा लिया क्या
Somehow,
How the hell did they get the res onto
इतनी
that?
स्ट्रीम पर
somehow Sentinel's come out of that, resing and Devi falling.
उनको पता है 10 सामने अल्ट ना खोले बस अल्ट ना ओ
This round. What's happening?
भाई
Bizarre.
मेरे को पैर ऊपर करके मत बैठने दो
Figuring out where all the utils on B though.
Spike's on the way. But does that reveal anything? No. John QT still unnoted here.
There's a
The
pit
nose
here.
nearby.
But I was going to say, there's a pit here to close off CT. That's a real concern now.
All right, something. Show us what you got here. You are on guard duty. You got to somehow hold him back.
54%
CT
बैटरी हो
not
गई
looking like the viable option. Wingman, I think.
54% होने दो अभी होने दो कौन सा फोन है
Say the poison orb goes up, and now Monyet can send the showstopper inside the Viper's pit.
He goes for it. Again, it's still something waiting. They're getting close towards the stairs. He's isolated one.
भाई
Mind
ये
Freak found
पागल है
second.
भाई
Spam towards
वो
CT
देखो
and
वो
it's
देखो वो
connecting.
देखो
Sentinel's not getting the play and a great read from Monyet. Predicting Zelsis on the playback through. Did he see him then? He sees him now. Finding Zelsis,
भाई पंखा
trying
चलाओ
to
यार.
allow safe passage out, but Sarsi's position noted. They can escape CT or anywhere else they fancy.
Forsaken's running him down.
They're hunting him down.
Silence.
Gonna think better of doing any more of that potentially. Got a bit of cash to play with, but not that much anymore.
Next one,
Don't
expect something to really be the one to chase this down. Mindfreak, 2,600 in the bank, and does win out.
Yeah, and
By the skin of his teeth, 17 HP.
But Mike, the start of that round, I just feel like that was the most topsy-turvy outcome.
Yeah,
and
like
then
I said,
it went PRX's way.
Sentinels somehow come out on top of this. I mean, Zekken finds his skill to divide. It's just really bizarre to see that exchange.
आवाज आ रही है?
That whole time, Mindfreak is creeping closer and closer.
Yeah.
ये कैसे बंद हुआ?
Realme
Narzo 50A और स्क्रीन देख रहा हूँ. Heavy people, अमीर लोग, rich people यार.
So they give up a little bit of space. I mean, they didn't actually.
लेकिन ये कैसे बंद हुआ था? पंखा चलाने बंद हुआ क्या? पंखा चलाने पे यहाँ तेरे में ऐसा क्या हुआ? झापड़ बड़ा यार.
Mindfreak catches a time. He can come through, clear that utility very
आ रही
comfortably.
है
Like I
बस.
said,
हाँ पता नहीं
no
क्यों बंद हो
challenge
गए.
coming back through from John QT.
Sentinel का
Hits
time out आ
available.
गया.
They're going to lock off one of these lanes back into sight.
You're right. And this is feeling like it's got echoes of map 1 now, seeing this is early timeouts from both sides. PRX with the first, it gave them a new lease of life. They're back in the game now. 4 apiece,
हाँ
tied
भाई
up all
अभी
square.
माइक बंद हो गया था.
SEN
हाँ यार
just
क्यों
about
पता नहीं
pumping the
कैसे
brakes
हुआ.
themselves, deciding we've got to get a grip back on this game. They found something that works. The cure to their woes. 2 consecutive rounds was enough that Sentinels thought, let's
Pink
slow
color
down
का
here,
mouse.
let's have a conversation.
I mean,
Pink
finally,
mouth.
the
Yeah.
1-for-1 back and forth.
Finally broke.
Yes. As we enter round 9. The TP for Divide, the only ultimate on the entire board.
इस राउंड में मजाक से हटके टेंस जो है ना,
This time,
गन
it's
कौन सी
something
है?
here.
Feeling a
है
little
भाई,
more
बाय
invested
है.
here from PRX, to be
टेंस
honest.
पे नहीं है, लेकिन मैं सट्टा लगाना
The
चाहूंगा
operator on the other side.
Zekken पे. Zekken 2 किल
But still
निकालेगा.
2 here to fight it with the
Realme
paranoia.
12 5G कैसा है और उसमें एक्सपेंडेबल स्टोरेज भी है. यार मेरे को Zekken भाई अभी सट्टा लगाए थे, पहले बुंड देनी थी. यार मेरे को फोन का लिटरली नहीं पता. फोन का ऑफ गार्ड पकड़ लिया. फोन का सही में मेरे को नहीं पता. नाइस वन. एक और मेरे को फोन का सही में बिल्कुल नॉलेज नहीं है फोन का.
Annihilating the plan. Show us a replay of that start there, Mike, because
It comes so late on as well.
Absolutely.
क्या मारते हैं?
And there's no I'm not sure how many the knife has tagged, but
भाई तुम्हारे पास कौन सा मोबाइल है? एक सेकंड यार, मेरे बैक
that's really he gets caught on the
पिलो
wall as
लगाई
well.
हुई हट गई
And
थी.
then Zels is out in Narnia
मेरे पास
effectively.
है
But
एक
yeah,
है
whether or not the trap
iPhone 12 और
is
एक है ये
dependent on the knife or some
Realme
sort of contact there. Because
X3.
Zekken's kind of half
हाँ,
in,
Realme
Zels
X3.
is out in the middle of nowhere.
एक iPhone 12 एक Realme X3.
Domino fell. It was
X3 भी पुराना हो गया है,
as
iPhone भी
expected.
2 साल
And
शायद
look
पुराना
what's
हो.
done to Sentinels, though. The money's left in nowhere. They've tripled down on this, and again an outplay.
भाई Zekken भाई बुंड दे रहे हो आप उधर.
Really get a grip. This round isn't so much of
अच्छा,
a big
हाँ.
deal considering the purchase. It will
भाई
take the scoreline further away from
मैं चश्मा लगा लूं
Sentinels.
अभी देखो जीतना चालू. लिंक कौन लगाया चश्मा?
Again, PRX showing some
अपनी
real
शक्तियां हर जगह हगे
dealing
मुंह पे नहीं
with this
दिखाते.
A presence, that pressure towards main.
Hence भाई one more.
Magic for me here.
एक और निकाल लेते.
I'll always give it a second
12 या 3 में से कोई
doubt, but
सेल
as
हो
it
रहा है.
stands, it's 4
हो रहा होगा.
players alive.
हम तो
PRX.
अब 12 13 लेने का कोई मतलब ही नहीं. डायरेक्ट लेना हो तो 14 लो. डायरेक्ट अगर लेना हो तो
Then he saw the threat.
14 या 15.
Little bro
अच्छा
still
आईफोन हमने
gets
सिर्फ गेमिंग के लिए लिया था, बाकी किसी और चीज के लिए नहीं लिया था. ओनली फॉर गेमिंग,
No.
ओनली फॉर बीजीएमआई, ओनली फॉर बीजीएमआई.
in the second
और मैं इंस्टाग्राम थोड़ा रील्स भी बनाता हूँ. अगर आप इंस्टाग्राम पर मुझे फॉलो नहीं करते हो अभी फॉलो करो इंस्टाग्राम पे. उधर मैं बाहरी कंटेंट क्रिएशन करता हूँ. अभी थोड़ा सा रुका हुआ है बट हाँ थोड़ा सा उसमें बाकी रील्स भी है. देखो जिम की रील्स भी डालता हूँ मैं. दूसरा उसका
Sassy can find a consolation, no,
बहुत
Forsaken.
सारी है उसमें. 14 ओके.
Keep
14 या
4
15.
alive here for PRX. They
14 या
find their
15 लोग है ना,
sixth.
ज्यादा सही रहेगा. लैग भी कम करेगा, थोड़ा सा अच्छा
Starting to hit a
क्वालिटी भी
groove now
है.
for
Yep.
without a
Instagram पे मेरे को
response from
follow करें यार.
Sentinels.
Are we going to see
Love
those
you.
last 2 rounds come in from Sen? So it's
Another miracle
literally-
comeback and a
Yeah.
half to tie things up.
Hey, if I get more of map 1, you know what I mean? I'm fine with it. If we get
Give me
OT
another
again.
6-6.
Yeah.
Give me another
yeah,
6-6.
yeah. No, I'm down. I'm absolutely down. Now, I want to see the adjustment, because it looks like PRX have such a strong read.
I mean, Sentinels have basically given up this.
Father,
They
where
can't
you
play
in
it.
the
Paranoia
son?
play, yeah.
There
Maybe a
is
flash
good
over the
news
top
and
though
bad
from
news.
Zels
Father,
is
tell
the
me
way
good
he's
news.
positioned.
Son, I got
Is
pass.
that going to do the trick?
And the bad news?
This looks like a pacey hit.
Instagram पहले बहुत चलाता था, बहुत टाइम खराब होता.
Does Zelsis get to keep his life? There's a lot of question marks about this one. The Paranoia SEN, they're trying to stall this out. The Hunter's Fury gonna connect. That's Divide gone down. That's an issue. Smoke's now.
Deccan, I love you.
Towards short, and Ten's getting curious.
Nikal.
Going for a wall. They have no idea. Tens is there. The small adjustment making a massive hit for SEN.
+1.
And maybe looking like we're on for another 6-6.
6-6 होगा रे बाबा. पर एक्टिव करके फॉलो करता हूँ यार. एक्टिव करके एक्टिव यार मत करो. पता है उधर मेरे को एक्टिव फॉलोवर्स ही चाहिए. उधर वो डीएक्टिव फॉलोवर. फादर बैड न्यूज़. फादर बैड न्यूज़.
Unfortunately, here with the utility invested so quickly, it feels like PRX are a little off
अरे यार.
I mean, the mosh
10वीं क्लास के जोक मुझे यार आई. 10वीं क्लास के जोक करो हैं. 10वीं क्लास आईडी चैट में लिख दो भाई या बता दो. अरे उसमें देखो ना डिस्क्रिप्शन में. अरे फिर लैग. ये क्या है भाई ये सर्वर. भाई मैं YouTube पे देख लूं क्या इससे अच्छा.
It's like mind freak hit.
Left in tatters.
Oh yeah, monster on the loose.
Gonna see the ult coming out from something. Gonna clear through short. Who's behind it? Looks like Monyet be the one to backfill this and dive on forward. Takes a lot of space actually. Is noted by the knife, but I don't know if they know the progression until now.
गलत समय पे तोड़ा Monyet ने. बहुत गलत समय.
Disrespected Monyet is what the hell just almost happened. He almost died.
PRX
got away with it. Device still alive. It's a 3v2. Lockdown comes in. The spike is left in a disastrous position, Mike.
Yeah,
Sentinel जीत रही है वाला.
Still 60 seconds left.
Sentinel जीत रही है वाला.
I mean, opportunity here to
पढ़ता कैसे. 1 सेकंड चैट दो. 1 सेकंड मुझे चैट में दो. मैं पढ़ता.
That's going to be.
And TP across. Yeah.
ये लोग भी भाग रहे.
A ton of time left to work with, but you almost want Divide to really bail out of that and TP on the other side of the map. Give them some sort of.
भी कंट्रोल कर सकता है वो अकेले. उसमें भी केजे का पूरा सेटअप है.
The spike retrieval into a plant. Because John QT's already got ahead of this now. Still got his full utility setup.
चलो मैसेज दिखेगा रिव्यू चैट पर मांग रहा है
So they're gonna know that he's back, but the
गाइस इजी वो होल्ड कर सकता है केजे. अरे नाइटमेयर टेक्स को हो गया ये तो.
John QT is.
तो पता है सिटी पे है.
Will respect it. This should
पता है
be
सिटी पे है.
game on and plant on.
गाइस ये वाला लिटरली अगर PRX जीती ना मैं इतनी गंदी बजाऊंगा ना इन लोग की. जेल्सिस की जॉन क्यूटी प्रॉपर प्लेयर्स हैं. हैवी.
This is so dangerous. Divine needs to live here. He's got to play this so perfectly. Exactly that. So if John QT falls, it's game on.
भाई 4 सेकंड भाई बॉन्ड दे रहे हो आप उधर. Let's go. One more.
Trying to make a worldly play, but Divine output in the hardest of situations. A 1v3, not gonna happen.
Let's go.
Map 1, 6
+2.
6.
Another recovery here from Sentinels.
हाँ क्या था. एक्टिव फॉलोवर नहीं बोल रहा हूँ. आईडी को एक्टिवेट करता हूँ. डीएक्टिवेट हो ना. आईडी तो पहले एक्टिव कर दूं. आईडी ओके कर दो. आईडी बताओ. डिस्क्रिप्शन में है. अंबर 1 सेकंड. एलेक्स गुस्से में 1 सेकंड में लिखता.
6. What a fantastic start here in this second map. Can't wait for more, but for now I do believe we can check in with the vertical stream.
Another 6-6 have. I am here joined by a very special crowd. We have Chrissy, Zoe, Jimmy, and Vidinho here. Guys, I've heard that you're doing some vertical stream. How is the experience going here?
Oh, it's a long experience, obviously, because we're vertical. The games have been fantastic. Like it's been incredible. The crowd is amazing. The games are amazing. Couldn't ask for more.
Yeah. Alex, I've heard you've been doing some casting as well.
I've been doing some casting. First thing I want to say, hola Madrid! That's right, baby! Make some noise! Love it!
What about you?
It's been a blast. It's very casual. We have kind of watch party vibes, so we've been having a lot of fun the entire time, and we have a lot of amazing guests that are popping in and out all of the time. So we've been having so much fun.
Very idea.
Una invasión, Fitiño, ya te lo pregunto en español directamente. ¿Qué tal? ¿Cómo estás viviendo esta experiencia y cómo estás viendo sobre todo a los equipos que vemos?
A ver, está muy guay, sobre todo el anterior mapa ha estado súper ajustado.
Oh, भाई पूरा मैनेजमेंट दिखाया जा रहा है.
Si ve el público tipo celebrándolo y tal es la hostia. Sobre todo desde aquí arriba es como no sé, se escucha como el triple, el cuádruple, es una barbaridad.
Y hay muchísima gente, muchísimas gracias a todos por venir. Esperamos
que
you know what he thinks about the experience. He thinks that being here is amazing, that the crowd is insane.
अबे माइक कितनी तगड़ी है यार.
No, guys, who do you have your money on?
Oh, Gen G all the way from day one.
Oh, but for today.
For today.
She's so Gen G pilled, she's still thinking about the final.
Sentinels, obviously Sentinels.
बैकग्राउंड म्यूजिक में वाइब तो है हाँ भाई
Do you think it's going to be a 3-0 or do you give Paper X?
देखो मतलब
I think it's going to be 3-0.
Quick, Alex.
I'm going 3-1 Sentinels.
Crazy.
I'm going 3-2 Paper X.
Okay, Kitty, puesto break them.
3-2 Sentinels.
Okay, we love that. We're going to toss it back to the casters because this map needs an end.
Hi, Mike.
बाय बाय यार
What's up, GB? How's it going?
Oh, look at that.
When does the audio come back in? Have I just said that and he's not even
Yeah, literally, he's just like that without the headset. But no, great to check in with everyone here. I think all of you at home as well hopefully can pick up on this. The atmosphere in here is absolutely wild. People.
Oh, Sentinel!
Rightly so. It's been a cracker so far. Close first map, second already looking good.
अगला Michael Jackson मिल गया.
Touching distance, Sentinels getting back up to 6, finding those solutions late somewhat.
Michael Jackson को डांस करना किसने सिखाया? गैस करो, जल्दी से गैस करो.
Paper X on the defense.
Big gap left open here by Paper X towards 8. It's only Monya.
मैंने मुझे पता है मतलब मैंने किसने सिखाया मुझे पता है किसने सिखाया मैं बोल रहा हूँ ये नहीं मुझे पता है किसने सिखाया मैं देख रहा हूँ मुझे पता है मैं कह रहा हूँ मुझे पता है यार तुम लोग जानते हो कि मतलब अंबर भाई कितने टैलेंटेड है बट स्टिल यार मुझे पता है किसने सिखाया मैंने उसके टीचर ने ना उसके टीचर को किसने सिखाया
Coming on in, buying a couple of seconds, and it does. Zels is now going to get that classic ready to go.
Oh!
Use it this time. Forsaken the one to break back in. They've cleared 10s. Hold on. They're clearing the site. Zaken, how much can one man do? Not enough. It's on John QT. He's got to clutch up, and they line up. Another 1v1. How much can one man do? That's how much. John QT. Sheer impact alone has been off the charts.
The pistol round protocols continue to excel for Sentinels.
मैंने
I love this delayed investment of the drone here to really take that space away. Even more so from Paper X. And the pinch through to mid as well. It's that second layer, the security in this execution. No stone left unturned.
और भाई वॉक हो गए कितने स्टेप हो गए 15 लाख आज ही मारा था रुद्र मेरे बहुत मारा इसकी बुंड पे इसने मेरे बुंड पे मारा बेतमाचा इसकी बुंड पे तो मैंने दिया ना पर ऐसे मान लो ये बुंड है मान लो ये नहीं ये बुंड है मान लो बुंड पे मारा प्रो वैली डांसर हो सेंटिनल ये वाला राउंड भी जीत रही है वो तो जीत ही गई है ये वाला राउंड 8-6 8-6 8-6 अरे तोड़ दे कल तोड़ेगा क्या समथिंग बहुत अच्छे ओह
something special Mind Freak you wanna not this round he's chilling
let's go I 8-6 8-6 8-6 8-6
now but the round 2s have been flawless
yeah they have been
अभी मैं चश्मा नहीं लगाऊंगा चश्मा लगाऊंगा मैं 11 जब कोई टीम कर लेगी उसके बाद पलटने के लिए यार थोड़ा दिल धड़क होना चाहिए ना फ्यूचर के बारे में पहले से पता चल जाए फिर मजा नहीं आएगा ना क्या बोलते हैं सही बोल रहा हूं ना अरे मेरे को इधर जाना था बाबा रजत दलाल और राजीव भाई
It's been all gas no brakes for him so far here in Madrid.
यार ये अभी आया है इस बार पहले जब मैं लाइव करता था 40 साल पहले तब ये नहीं आता स्टिंगर से बुंड पे दिया भाई डेडलिफ्ट कर लेते हो यार मेरी मैक्स डेडलिफ्ट अगर पूछो 190 है लेकिन अभी मेरी लोअर बैक के बुंड लगे पड़े 150 तक मैं 150 160 170 तक मैं खुश हो जाता हूँ स्टार्टिंग में आया था फिर छोड़ गया बुंड आदमी ना आरामी है मेरी गर्लफ्रेंड मेरी एक्स जैसा था वो भी छोड़ के चली गई क्या प्ले बनाया है मैप के अराउंड सेंटिनल क्या खेल रही है क्या प्ले बनाया है
Like I said, it was missing in round 2, but Sentinels looking to find one regardless. John QT. You can see as well very early on Paper X identify that he's going to be in these sorts of positions, but Sentinels so well equipped.
इसको जिम का चस्का किसने लगाया? Guess what?
This formation. Well, flawless out the window now.
इस बार मुझे पता नहीं, मैंने लगवाया है, मैं ये कह रहा हूँ। हर बार मैंने, मुझे पता नहीं, मैंने।
No more.
Relax a little.
अबे 4 सेकंड भाई, आराम से गन्स गिरा रहे हो आप उधर।
Right, they've had everything they want, and just those individual fights. So desperate to trade back that first, but once, you know, it's set in motion, I don't know what really you can do at that point.
Sagan will have to let this one pass him by.
भाई मैं महीने में एक बार करता हूँ डेडलिफ्ट। मैंने स्टार्ट करी थी 100 से, 5 महीने में 5 बार डेडलिफ्ट करी। लास्ट डेडलिफ्ट 130 किलो यार, बहुत बढ़िया है। डेडलिफ्ट थोड़ा आराम से करो भाई, लोअर बैक एक बार दर्द होती ना। मैं 190 तक आराम से, मतलब 190 180 तो ऐसे उठा देता था। मेरे रील्स पे देखना, अरे 170 180 तो ऐसे उठा देता मैं, ऐसे। बहुत सारी दिक्कत चल रही है, थोड़ा सा भी करूंगा ना।
That could be. Yeah. That could be.
Triddle play.
हाँ आपने बढ़िया सब जान, अब आयुष जान गया धीरे धीरे।
Okay, PRX, you gotta get
9-6 हो गया है, सपोर्ट करो, लाइक करें, लेट्स गो। कितने लाइक हो गए? ओके लाइक हुए, एक सेकंड में कोई रिफ्रेश करने दो। 3 लाइक हुए यार, करो यार लाइक, कम से कम 15-20 तो करे दो। बिना बेल्ट के डेडलिफ्ट भाई, बिना बेल्ट के डेडलिफ्ट प्रो है, साला डेडलिफ्ट करता है।
Ten's waiting for anyone to go try and find some information in middle. Does he spot Forsaken? Oh, Tens!
With the ego
इधर दिख नहीं रहा। इधर दिख नहीं रहा?
Here. For a second you can kind of forget it's Tens. You think, oh, it's, you know, Zeken's having a...
बिना बेल्ट के डेडलिफ्ट मैं अवॉइड करता हूँ।
And then you just occasionally get a Tens moment.
मरा।
Zeken, okay, no, he's got the spotlight back on him.
All good. All good. बिना बेल्ट के मजा नहीं आता, जो बेल्ट के डेडलिफ्ट करने मजा आता है। +1 यार, ये एग्री है। अरे दिख गए अंबर भाई, कहाँ दिख गए भाई? कहाँ दिख गए? कहाँ दिख गए?
Managed to get that rifle, I think, off the body of Forsaken, so that's still in play. But what else can they achieve with this?
सपनों में बात हो रही है।
Yes, a little bit deeper in, but
decent util, but a 3v5 nonetheless. The Sentinels looking to play very active here in this mid coming through.
He's so clean with it.
Finds Mind Freak. You got to feel like that seals the deal on this round.
Pro, yeah.
Find a consolation.
Get out. Oh, caught in the heels. Divide looking to do some damage.
Love you यार। ये वाला मैच तो फिर से जीत रही है।
Double digits. Unfortunately, with this cleaner start from Sentinels in the second half, that 6-6 quickly becomes
Timeout PRX
so concerning.
यार PRX यार हाथ चुके हुए।
Yeah, another buy round. You're on 11. You have to give that up because the finances aren't there. We had
मिलाकर
investment
पढ़ो
in the
तो
previous. Yes, the loss bonus will come into effect, but it doesn't bail you out of this sort of position.
नहीं रहा। अच्छा ओ बैंड बैक को नहीं बचाता, पता वो सिर्फ कोर को टाइट करने के लिए होता है। तो बैंड के बैक को बचाने के लिए कौन सी है? कोर को टाइट करने के लिए होती इसलिए होती है ना, नाप ना उखड़ जाए। ऐसा यार, कल को मेरे से पूछता था फॉर्म सही याद क्या?
But just look at the funds.
अला नमक खलाल।
Yeah, already it's 7k,
1 and
5k,
2.
7k stacked up. One off the lockdown. The Blade Storm, the TP, and the null command. I mean, even here, this is absolutely devastating to be facing off against this, and you must win buy round.
वो बता रहा है तेरी, तू लेफ्ट में नहीं, तू राइट में तरबूज लेके खड़ा, उसकी खोपड़ी पे मार सामने बली। गेम पे नहीं, रियल लाइफ में उसका माउस आउट छूट जाएगा, ये बोलना। मेरी बात होती है अलग से। आपके घर के पास रहता है रुद्र? हाँ, मेरे घर में ही रहता है, जस्ट ऊपर, मेरे घर के जस्ट ऊपर रहता है रुद्र। मैं कंपटीशन में गया था, उसमें 250 की डेडलिफ्ट के लिए बोला, पर मैंने 1 डेडलिफ्ट नहीं हो पाएगी। मैं चला बीजीएमआई में, बोर हो रहा है। पक पे बोर हो रहा बता रहा है। घर पे लैपटॉप नहीं है तो वैलोरेंट में बोर हो रहा है। जलीना लाइक करो यार सब लोग, देखो यार थोड़ा सा बचा है, देखो यार मैं बोर नहीं हो रहा है भाई, मेरे को देखो ना। डोंट सी टू गेम, मिस सी मी ब्रो। मेरा एंटरटेनमेंट है। आईडी से
no chance to bring into effect.
पूरे भाई खाली सब जाके बीजीएमआई खेलेंगे। इधर कौन चाचा रहेगा तुम लोग का? मेरे पास है, चलता तो नहीं है ना।
Seconds allowed to reset.
खेलता नहीं, खेल पाएगा भी नहीं, बच्चों की चीज नहीं है। वैसे लैपटॉप में मजा आता है स्क्रीन देखने में। +1 यार, लैपटॉप पे देखो, टीवी में देखो, थिएटर में देखो। मोनियत भाई ऑफ गार्ड पकड़ लिया उसको। नाइस वन, नाइस वन।
Devastating play. Just on the warpath, Sentinel's gonna get another here short.
एक और ये पूरा का पूरा होली की वजह से दुकान बंद है, लैपटॉप एंटीवायरस खत्म हो गया। कोई बात नहीं, आ जाएगा। टीवी में देख रहा हूँ अंबर में लाइव। यार कितने अमीर व्यूअर्स हैं यार मेरे, एक लैपटॉप में, एक टीवी में। यार मैं इसको पूछेगा ना, घर में अकेले नहीं हो यार, भगवान सबके साथ। लाइन ड्रॉप करता हूँ यार मैं तो भाई डायरेक्ट लेग से कनेक्ट करके स्ट्रीम देखूंगा। मैं भी कह सकता हूँ यार, मेरे भी हैवी व्यूअर्स हैं। सलमान खान कौन? VaasGaming। वास भाई +1। चैट यार अपने लिए एक बार दिल बनाओ यार। भाई वैसे विंडोज 11 में वायरस एंटीवायरस कहाँ जरूरत होगी? नहीं भाई होती है, भाई होती है भाई। वायरस जब आता है तो उस लेवल का ही आता है। चला कर भाई क्या मारा, लेकिन मजाक से आसूस का लैपटॉप विद फिंगरप्रिंट सेंसर। अरे 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 मुक्का मार इधर। हाँ वेरी अमीर पार्टी, अमीर पार्टी। हाँ फुल अमीर पार्टी।
Actually, that should just be the green light for Sentinels to hit B here, yeah.
So much util, so much seen.
Nice one, get band kar.
He's committed as well.
Gonna spot a couple players here. They're gonna know there's at least 2 towards CT early.
क्या हो गया आयुष?
TP taken. Dizzy's gonna be set.
इसको पता नहीं Zekin इधर है।
But gotta move. Can't make it worth it this time. Gonna get pinned down. Something with the punish. But
nice one.
Right back. Tens and John QT in unison. Still a problem on the site though. Can Tens get out? He's got his TP.
No way यार।
With a critical kill.
Nice one. कोई बात नहीं, कोई बात नहीं। पड़ता।
But it's the spike being left there. They're going to invest the lockdown.
बस को कोने का बचा है वो साइड
पर। Fight for that spike.
They need to leave.
Execution. John QT on the drive-by.
Let's go.
Stand and fight, but they can't deal with John QT. Monyet falls. And Sentinels post 12.
You peel back the layers and Sentinels still
एक
look
भाई बोल रहा था
It's
कि
some
मेरे
disastrous
लैपटॉप में
scenarios. The
एंटीवायरस की
flashpoint
जरूरत
here
ना,
to catch the
दुकान
backside
वाले
of this
पैसे
lockdown.
कमाने के
He said
मरे पगले जा रहे हैं।
execution style.
उसके पास या तो लैपटॉप
It's
नहीं
just
होगा तो वो
beautiful
लैपटॉप
to
की रेड। मेरे पे भी एंटीवायरस नहीं, बट स्टिल यार बहुत हैवी चीज होती है। अगर एंटीवायरस डला के रखो ना तो पीसी बहुत सिक्योर रहता है।
Another round. No response here
बहुत
from
सिक्योर रहता है भाई
PRX
पीसी,
in the second
सिक्योर
half.
रखो।
Last purchase.
मेरे पे नॉर्मल वाला है, लेकिन मैं ट्राई करता हूँ थोड़ा गेम में क्रैक डाउनलोड कर लेता हूँ, लेकिन मैं ध्यान रखता हूँ। पंडित जी की बातें समझ नहीं आ रही, समझ आएंगे। थोड़ा लैपटॉप की बातें ना इस वजह से। एक मैच और भाई वो उस मौली के उधर जाने वाला था।
Floodgates are open, Mike. That plant's coming in. I don't know what can stop it now.
नहीं भाई बीटेक वाला हूँ, उसके पास खुद एचपी का है उसके पास। हाँ तो हो सकता है, जैसे मान लो कोई लड़का रिलेशनशिप में है, उसका रिलेशनशिप वर्क कर गया, इसका लिए थोड़ा सबका वर्क करेगा।
And you got the T side of it, but there's so much going on now. TP away, Forsaken swings the site, and now here comes the crunch. Where's Tens gone is the big question. Forsaken still fighting, still trying to do it.
Tens!
You've got to see Sussy buy time. He's got to try and play this fight. Oh, he plays so well, and they have no idea.
1v1! 1v1! Let's go!
Time to shine! 13! Sen! Claim map 2!
Yeah! Yeah! नीचे चलो.
A photo finish here, clinical. From Tens.
He's the chosen one for a reason, baby.
The second coming of Tens. Beautiful stuff. And a dominant second half performance here from Sentinels.
What a showing.
मैं कैफे नाम का एंटीवायरस आता है और कहाँ ले लो यार, एंटीवायरस होना चाहिए भाई।
on the horizon, Mike. Split. Horrifying prospect. This is now an uphill battle, and I want to watch it all.
भाई तुमने अपने दोस्त के साथ घुटन में तो पेपर में फोल्ड करके पॉकेट में रखी है यार, किसने नहीं रखी यार ये बताओ, किसने नहीं रखी? सबने रखी है। Everyone did that, bro. भाई मजा आ गई रे बाबा, इसको थोड़ा धीमे करो थोड़ा सा। सही कहा भाई, एक सेकंड। सही कहा भाई, कड़ी बीटेक वाले मेरा पागल बनाकर लैपटॉप में आग लगवा दे। +1 भाई, थोड़ा सेफ रखो, ज्यादा सही है, सेफ रखो ज्यादा सही है। अरे मेरे पास एसुस ROG फ्लो X3 है 1,02,053 का, जो बाद में वो आए हैं पैसे, जो पैसे वाली फॉर्म में है, मतलब पॉइंट पैसे, वो भी बता देता का। ऐसे ग्राफिक कार्ड मक्खन चलता है गेम। कितने यार मेरे व्यूअर्स कितने ज्यादा अमीर हो चुके हैं। अभी लैपटॉप को 1 साल तो नहीं, पर एंटीवायरस खत्म हो गया यार। ये कौन सी बात है भाई? यार देखो यार, मैंने एक नया चीज यार लाई, देखो जरा, मीडिया सोर्स डाउनलोड, ये देखो क्या लाया मैं। कौन गया रे? अभी तो मैंने डाउनलोड किया था। ये रहा, देखोगे? ये देखो। uh, 1,02,053.167827363 only. इसको थोड़ा ऊपर करने दो रे बाबा। एसुस का एक भाई गेमिंग वाला है 58 तक का भाई, पर दिखने में वो मोबाइल जैसा दिखता है भाई, बहुत खतरनाक है। मोबाइल जैसा WWE रे बाबा, तो हैवी गाइस। ये देखो, जब हम लोग मैच हारेंगे, हम लोग के प्रोटेक्शन खराब हो गया, अपन करेंगे ये, अरे अपन करेंगे ये, सॉरी ये, अपन जैसे ही अच्छा होगा, जैसे ही जीतेंगे मैच, अपन करेंगे ये। +1 बोल नहीं रहा हूं, बता रहा हूं। हाँ, अलग अलग होते हैं क्या? नाचो भेड़ का। वैसे तीसरा हो क्यों रहा है? अरे मुझे बोल रहा है आयुष भाई, क्या लड़ रहे हो यार आयुष स्ट्रीम को? पागल हो चुके हैं मेरे सारे व्यूअर्स, पागल हो चुके हैं लग रहा। दोनों अलग अलग होते हैं क्या? हाँ वही तो यार, मतलब यार देखो अभी चेहरा देख लो मेरा, ठीक है। हाय, अभी चेहरा देख लो मेरा, ठीक है। अभी चेहरा देख लो, आप देखो रे। कुछ तो गड़बड़ है यार, कुछ गड़बड़ नहीं, पूरा ही गड़बड़ है। फॉलो बैक कर देना भाई, ये यार गलत चीज है रे। यू गाइस आर डूइंग रॉन्ग यार। मेरे को दूसरी वाली आईडी में फॉलो कर, अंबर रील्स वाली में, उसमें से फॉलो बैक कर दूंगा। अंबर रील्स वाली करो, उससे मैं फॉलो बैक कर दूंगा। ये वाली मेन आईडी, इसमें ओनली क्रिएटर्स, और शुरुआत में जितने भी एक मेरी रील वायरल हुई थी उससे वाले। चलता हूँ गेम खेलने, कल मिलते हैं न्यू स्ट्रीम के साथ। लव यू अर्चित भाई, ध्यान रखें, गेम खेले आराम से। बाय बाय, आराम से खेलना। दो का भाई, ये बीटीएस का फैन को हटाओ। बीटीएस फैन कहाँ? बीटीएस फैन ये बीटीएस फैन नहीं रे बाबा, यहाँ के होता ही ऐसा ही है। बस तो फॉलो करता रहूंगा यार। That's why I love boys। एक लड़की को मैंने बोला तो उसने अनफॉलो कर दिया था। ये फॉलो बैक यार दूसरी आईडी से। That's why I love boys यार। बॉयज की दोस्ती +1 यार, +1 यार। मेरा टीममेट जो हमेशा सीरियस खेलता है, मैं जिससे पानी के लिए खेलता साला दिल बना रहा। कौन दिल बना रहा रे भाई? अब गेम भी नहीं खेला जाएगा, सोने का टाइम हो गया। सोने का अच्छी बात है यार, जल्दी सो जाओ यार। मैं भी पहले बहुत जल्दी सो जाता था, फिर मैं एकदम से फिर मैं गेमिंग चूज कर लिया रे। जैसे मैंने गेमिंग चूज किया, इट्स लाइक
But the problem is, even apart from that, SEN was still edging them out on the previous map. It does feel like SEN are going to another final. It does feel like TenZ, revitalized on a new role, is going to have an opportunity to grasp another trophy, or at least fight for one. And what a position that we're in, to have so many players that were there before and here now.
He's back, baby. He's back. He's definitely back. I think the reason you guys are kind of a bit down in the dumps about PRX is because map 3 is split. It has to be.
सोने जा रहा मैं अभी, सोले उठाऊं, मैं सो के उठाऊं। भाई वैसे 9 बजे का टाइम है सोने का, पर सोता हूँ बहुत लेट। 9 बजे
Condition in my head for PRX was that they play fast and they get into good positions, which I think they have done generally across 3 halves that we've watched. But then the play,
भाई देखो मैंने क्या रील देखी यार, एक सेकंड।
Now it's going to be the same thing coming out again from PRX, and I really feel like this point is absolutely crucial. Zekken cannot be the best player in the server. No, he just can't if they want any chance of winning.
They have switched it up though. They have switched. It's the players, the
ला 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 ला। कभी कभी तो सुबह तक उठा रहता हूँ, मेरा भी सेम है। कभी मैंने नाइट शेड्यूल मेरा बहुत बेकार था, भगवान की तरह से सही हो गया। भाई कौन सी क्लास में हो आप पंडित भाई? हाँ भाई दोस्ती करो भाई आपस में। ये देखो गाइस मैंने क्या रील देखी यार, ये देखो। ये कुत्ता है, ठीक है, ये सड़क पे मिला था, ये देखो। इसके मालिक से 3 साल बाद ये कुत्ता मिला, ये देखो भाई, उसका रिएक्शन देखो। रो भाई, मतलब वो बहुत गुस्से, मतलब प्यार में हूँ। ये देखो, ये देखो भाई यार, डॉग द लव यार।
versus Gen G knocked the confidence of SEN enough. I mean, can PRX reproduce what their Pacific partners in crime did versus Sentinels? The questions coming in, the comp change up, well, I say the role change up at least.
होटल में सो चुरा रहे हो तुम दोस्त के साथ? मैं नहीं दिख रही, थोड़ा सा तो दिख रही होगी ना, मतलब लाइक काइंड ऑफ। मैं तो बीसीए कर रहा हूँ, मैंने बहुत पहले देखी थी ये। अरे मैंने भी मैंने भी देख ली थी यार, दोबारा दिखा रहा हूँ यार तुम लोग को यार, इमोशन समझो यार। अब की बार आंख में नहीं, क्या जेन्युइन रो रहा हूँ यार, मैं इमोशन भी नहीं शेयर कर सकता अपनी चैट के साथ। देखो गाइस, आंख में सही में रो रहा है। अब ओनली 10,000 rupees can fix me. मैं चालू क्या, मैंने देखा नहीं। अच्छा, I feel you bro. Bye 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 पकड़ा। राधे राधे भाई, मिलते हैं न्यू स्ट्रीम के साथ यार। राधे राधे अचित भाई, लव यू यार। आराम से अपना रहने, टेंशन ना ले। मोटा शरीर ये पतला हो जाता है, पतला शरीर मोटा हो जाता है। शरीर है एक दिन जल के चला भी जाएगा, तो शरीर पे कुछ खुशी दुख नहीं रखा। आराम से राधे राधे बोले, चिल करे। लैग कर रहा है बहुत ज्यादा है सही में की हेड की। अरे वो हमें लग रहा है एंड्रॉइड का एक ग्लिच है। एक बार चैट पूरी स्ट्रीम रिफ्रेश करो, एक बार स्ट्रीम पूरी रिफ्रेश करो, पूरी मतलब ऐप बंद करके एक बार पूरा देखो। अभी सही से मेरे में भी होने लगता है, मेरे में भी होने लगता है, ऐसी बात नहीं, मेरे में भी होने लगता है। डरा देते हो भाई, नहीं हो रहा है भाई, वो ग्लिच है भाई। घर उठा ले गया, तुमने देखा टीवी फट जाए। नहीं, ये ग्लिच है, हमने पता है। आईफोन में नहीं होता ये ग्लिच। भाई पेपर एक्स तो अलग ही मार रही है इस समय। उनका इको है ना, पीछे से पड़ेगी इसको बुंड पे, देखना। ओए नहीं भाई, लैग नहीं कर रही, मजाक से हटके, मजाक से हटके लैग नहीं कर रही। मजाक से हटके लैग नहीं कर रही, हमने देखा। भाई एलेक्स भाई सही में बहुत गुस्सा रहते हैं भाई। हाँ अब ठीक है, देखा मैंने बोला वो जैसी लैग हो रहा है तूने रिफ्रेश करने का। मेरे से पूछो भाई, सब पता है। कुत्ता आ रहा रे, काट लिया रे। नो वे ब्रो, बाय जीत रहे हैं उनका। नो भाई, नहीं यार, नहीं यार, उनका बाय नहीं, उनका बाय नहीं। अपने पेपर एक्स का बाय है भाई, मत जीतो भाई ये वाला। लो बर्बाद हो गए, बर्बाद। बैक स्टेप है वो। लेट्स गो लेट्स गो लेट्स गो, 1v1 जल्दी से, एक नंबर एक नंबर एक नंबर। जा 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 जा। Celsius भाई heavy. go! That's it!
You would have said every day of the week PRX would have that round.
Woo!
Zelsis.
1v4 बोलते हैं baby girl 1v4
On PRX.
Ah!
And what felt
Woo!
disastrous for Sentinels to start things off. Again, even here, PRX do everything right to kick this round off. Then, again, the protocols just slip through their fingers a little bit. Forsaken, isolated as the second layer of that setup on ramp. And a perfect read on the flank. Even baits him in, a little spray into the wall.
बहुत ज्यादा एक्साइट होगा कोई ज्यादा नहीं 1v4 किया उसने 1v4 BGMI उसमें बहुत डिफिकल्ट है बहुत सारे एंगल्स होते हैं और इसमें एक बार एचपी पड़ी तो हील भी नहीं कर सकता सोलो प्लेयर मारा लेट्स गो समथिंग की ऑफ गिर गई बहुत हैवी मैच है अगर आयुष तुम रेगुलर देखो ना मजा ना आने लगे तुम बताना
Very PRX approach to
Oh,
readdress the
nice
extremity.
nice trade.
Forsaken over delivers. Right?
Nice trade.
Flash doesn't catch though.
Okay, so Tens has crept towards Pillar. Zelsis the next here. Forsaken's got a Tens
heavy
goes
हो
down.
गया
45 HP, he's got support. But Zelsis isolates him again. He's all alone and he's surrounded. There's no safety to fall back to. As Sasi really coming in key this round.
चलो
Clear all this space out. Divide unnoted, but only a Spectre in hand. One Snakebite to work with as well, but a 1v3 nonetheless.
So 2-1 दिख नहीं रहा पूरा
Gorgeous.
Wow, the upgrade's found.
2-1
He's expecting the
2
flank.
PRX
He's
और
looking for John
Sentinel 1
QT now. John
लेकिन
QT's
Sentinel ने
already
क्या
created
निकाला
so
अभी
much
वाला यार
pressure previously.
+1 यार
Has to re-clear this space. Time to do it, yes, but allow Sentinels to set up in a very, very comfortable position. Spy
कोई बात
camp
नहीं हो जाएगा
should be indicative now.
नवाई से नहीं होगा
John
अपनी
QT
टीम
repositions Elsis.
अपनी टीम से हो जाएगा मैंने बोला
want to seal
अपनी
the
टीम
deal.
से हो जाएगा
Sentinels tie things up to a piece.
सेंटिनल जीत रहा है रे बाबा
Yeah, much of the problem is with PRX to their money. Not great, and losing out that early on something is that's going to sting a little bit there. Still made close, not close enough. Zelsis up to 8 in this game. Very early impact from him, doing wonders. Outside Forsaken. Rather nicely for himself, but the purchase Mike is missing.
Seekers available for Sentinels, but that's all there is. One off the neural theft. Second, decent progress already.
थक गया आज शादी के चक्कर में शादी कर
The
दी
other side, Seekers for
बुलाया नहीं
Forsaken.
आयुष तुमने याद रखूंगा मैं शादी में नहीं बुलाया तुमने
Sentinels now, we're going to read this correctly.
नहीं बुलाया
A
ना,
gap
याद
in mid. Clearing all this
कटा,
space once
कटा.
again. Sassy actually finds it with a trailblazer. Something with a response from
उधर ट्रेड तो आया
Tens.
कुत्ते थे
Can he get out of this?
पकड़ साले को
Oh my god, Sassy wants him so dead! Finally
दौड़ा
catching
के
him in
मारा
the
भाई
heels.
दौड़ा के मारा
And looking at the site though, there's still a player to clear. That's going to be Divide.
There. Satchel out.
Is he going to be able to find much impact?
Oi!
What are you going to take? Oh. Did he spot something? I definitely
I think it
spotted
was
something.
just a spam in.
oh let's go easy
Regardless, Divide will fall. Mind Freak responds once again.
मैंने नहीं बहन की क्या बताओ बहन की शादी में
Okay,
नहीं बुलाया
Second, maybe overdoing it a little
याद
there.
रख।
Maybe unnecessary to take that fight on CT.
इतना भी रिश्ता नहीं बचा ना
HP is going to be tricky for
कल बारात
PRX
आएगी
though.
भाई
Spotting one on the site,
बारात
but that
आने तक
plays
की
in John
नौबत हो गई है
QT.
आयुष बताया नहीं
Does
तुमने
Forsaken get a chance at this? He does.
Ah,
Sarsi's
1v1.
on the site, down by Pillar. What can Forsaken do? Toying with time. You can see the readjust from Sasi.
Did he spot him?
I don't think he did.
Kalla mein
Forsaken has no.
let's
he
go
did. Sasi again. More
Sassy
impact from
कल्ला
the
में
man.
जनते love you
Good
bye
work
bye
there. But PRX considering the purchase.
Bye bye,
still
you take care.
dangerous.
आराम से तो ना राधे राधे
Early response found here from Sentinels.
इतना डैमेज दे दिया कुत्ते ने काट
Curious of
दिया
actually where that kill came through. I mean, one yet just caught up.
आप लाइव नहीं
Something trying to
आए
backstab this
कल
play up mid.
इसलिए नहीं बता पाया ओह
Sentinels no fear to chase that
मेरी
kill
गलती है
down
मेरी
though.
गलती है सॉरी
Don't let
यार
any
मैं यार
threat
थोड़ा सा
develop
पता
in
थोड़ा
these
सा
rounds.
बिजी हो गया
Blade Storm online now for something.
इसी
One
गेम
away from the showstopper from one yet.
ऊपर ही था फिर मैंने कहा यार थोड़ा टाइम से आराम से सो जाए फिर मैं
Maybe an
1-1.5 बजे
exploration
तक
outside
मैक्स टू
A.
मैक्स हो गया था आराम से फिर उठा सुबह बगल में
I mean, how
वो
much
है
do
ना,
PRX
जैसी,
invest to
जैसी।
really dislodge John QT from this position? He's commanding so much of PRX.
You can see the adjustment already from Forsaken as well, looking towards middle. John QT is such a nuisance of a player to deal with. And the 3 plays stack in middle. Gonna be working its way up again.
भागा उसको पता है ये दौड़ा के मारते हैं.
Has to respect it. Doesn't want to be taking isolated fights. Posting up Zekken into the corner here.
Slow burn here for Sentinels.
पूरा mid का control है, पूरा.
PRX finally now looking to explore the map. Paranoia through B main, orb retrieve, but here's the crunch in the ropes here. Divine actually gets both of them.
Yeah, and that's the spike. Left loose, Tens with a quick collection, and considering what he wants to do, Monyet catching off Zelsis as they try to make progress towards B. The spike is back in hand though. Tens yet to really make his mark in this map. John QT by his side. And the map is treacherous. PRX have good control across it. Yeah, beautiful from Mindfreak. Tens now. 1v5.
Nice go.
Found.
No damage taken.
Forsaken indeed low. Gonna drop down. Trying to toy with it. It's come back.
Let's go.
He's waiting for Monyet to swing. A second earlier. He had about a fight on that.
Yeah, only 10 seconds left. He had to try and make a move here. 3 survive for PRX. There'll be 3 ultimates on their backs as well. Timing a little off here from Sassy and Zekken. Paranoia in response, but doesn't result in a kill for Sentinels. See those ultimates we were talking about previously. Showstopper, Blade Storm, and the Pit in hand now for PRX. Sentinels have a couple. The TP and the Neural Theft not as impactful, but the Showstopper in the hands of Zekken. Curious what the adjustment will be here, if any, from Sentinels. Maybe try and capitalize a little early on John QT's presence and pressure that he's creating.
Yeah.
So, I mean, previously, right, there's 3 members of PRX there trying to dig him out of that spot, and it's burning up a flash from Forsaken.
Certainly a lot to check in on now. Considering that if you look at the way this round actually is, it's the first round that they've got back. It was 3 on the trot for SEN. The second it slips away, pause. We're back in. Ults to work with, but not. I'm looking at what they go financially here as well for SEN. Maybe just going to spread the wealth a little, just even out the economy, which looks exactly to be the case. I see Bucky was Zekken, so...
Well,
and I did see a sign for Sliggy as well, so I mean...
Oh, did you?
Yeah, I've seen Judges, Sliggies, and Buckies, so maybe it'll make something of it.
The crowd will get what they want here, at least with the Bucky.
There we go.
I hate that he's reintroducing this weapon.
Yeah, no, it's back. It's back.
And he finds value with it as well.
Does. Like, look at what he did on Lotus. It's so good.
Problem here, because there's 2 isolated individuals on the side of PRX.
Yeah, this
one yet respecting this now.
Oh! Okay. Not having the chance to close in on this yet. Long rotation. Paranoia not going to find purchase. And neither does the ult on the other side. Monyet did invest his as well.
Back-to-back roses. Yep.
Yep.
Need to come up. Apply a little further pressure onto Zekken, but Mindfreak getting curious.
Oh, Mindfreak, this is so dangerous. Against this sort of buyer, rifle falling into that. They had no idea about Tens. Tens gets played in. That's one. Monyet on the run as well. He doesn't want to get too close to the stand.
Nice!
Sentinels making this dangerous!
Nice! Nice! Let's go!
It's a 2v2. Something takes a glance and he takes a bullet. Forsaken dives in. Perfect shot on Sassy. But Tens for 1v2, not today!
Bro!
PRX weather the storm.
Utility just not connecting for Sentinels here. Paranoia gets sent through. PRX wise to it. The awareness that maybe there's going to be a little pop through into heaven. And outside of that, though, Mindfreak almost catching 2 players with utility in hand. It's not a deep enough clearance onto Tens, but PRX find their 4th nonetheless. The response is here. The purchase comes back from Sentinels. Pit to shut down mid. Sentinels have looked to explore this consistently so far.
We've seen that 1-3-1 run, not every single round, but Mindfreak again. This is so dangerous, but I mean it's PRX, right? Love a bit of danger. Smoke gonna go in. indicative that he's holding this angle, but there's so many bodies here. Mike, he's still taking the fight. Does he live? He does. How is he breathing?
Chor, bhai, chor.
Paranoia sent just to slow it down to give him a bit of safety. They weren't even that close, but he gets away.
Chor, bhai.
Problem is, it tends to fall as well, so it's only the utility really of Zelsis that can help them out in this situation. But it's invested elsewhere. Sentinels, regardless, force their way in. Zelsis actually finds an opener.
Okay, nice one. Monyet ko down kar diya.
Before the heal comes through from Sassy as well.
So it looks like the plants. No, the pop flash turned not well enough by Zekken, but he gets a second chance of that. Forsaken went for Zelsis. Zekken healed back up, goes again. Zekken is absolutely ripping him apart this round.
बस इस players की दिक्कत रहती है. Let's go, मर गया, जीत गया वाला Sentinel round.
Made of, Mike.
The re-challenge here from Something is just so far ahead of Divide. The Trailblazer comes through, clears some space down on ground level at least, but I think spotted here. Zekken doesn't get it, but Sassy the one to close things out.
Zekken's just been so solid. 4-4. I just feel like there's still no stability in this match yet. In this
no,
map
no, definitely not.
I mean,
there's a couple of really weird scenarios created across here, but I mean, Forsaken comes out solo. Something again after Mind Freak,
Weird spacing on that, it felt.
And where PRX find their success is in these very well coordinated floods where you know, they can overwhelm one person when the spike's being planted.
2 judges. Oh no, yep.
Good.
I mentioned Sliggy and now there's more.
भाई बहुत गलत सेटअप है ये. भाई अगर इसमें उन लोगों ने गलती दवाई कहाँ से आया? दवाई देके चला गया.
Divide walks right up onto the wall here to find this.
I mean, I don't know what you read from that as well. The fact it's 10s, not John QT. Like, what do you extrapolate from that information? And again, look at Monyet's positioning on the other side of the map.
B-Main is on lockdown.
They've given up middle, so they've known what space they've given up. They've taken this fight towards ramp. Now they reveal that judge. Oh, it's perfect. Something denies all access. Ramp is off limits. Get out of here. You can have middle. We got the spike. We got ramp. What can Zekken and Zelsis do?
That was filthy.
Yeah, okay. Okay!
Bro, Zekken, bhai, wo kya tha?
It's now a 2v3.
Okay, Divide, what a great bit of timing to recheck on that. Got a little dicey, but Zelsis, if you got it in ya. A 1v3, spike not to hand, 30 seconds, Mind Freak left. Behind you? Surely not, right? Surely not.
Oh, nahi nikal payega.
He's being given no
time
play.
बहुत कम है, spike बहुत दूर पड़ा है, fielding लगी है.
And there it is, Mind Freak on the catch. But that investment, that adjustment, Mike, that was wild.
Also Something finding everything he needed.
Hell yeah.
On ramp.
It was just devious work, wasn't it? He held this close to the chest.
Tens gets isolated with this initial play. I guess the flash catches on ramp and there's a moment that they hesitate, reconsider the approach, and then he's split ahead of these Viper Walls. Nobody else from Sentinels really able to provide much support. It's actually Sentinels to blow both timeouts here in the first half.
It's a little scary to me that it leaves you very open, right? There's a chance it could really get dangerous, but Sen has so many ults to work with, financially in a little bit of a tricky spot, but interesting to see what they go for. It looks like they're having a discussion as well, coaching-wise, as to what the plan is moving forward. But PRX clawing this game back in. They're not done yet. Map 2 is a little more one-sided than I'm sure they would have wanted, but it is what it is. But here they are keeping within touching distance. Sen unable to set tempo or pace or draw too much away. It could be potentially on for another 6-6. It doesn't seem impossible.
And Sentinels this year sitting at about 70% defensive win rate. So I guess the approach maybe here is to play towards damage control and really look to stretch their legs on the second half of this. And it's where we've credited time and time again the protocols, the retake success. It's where their strength lies here, but PRX a 1-round lead as we enter round 10.
This is scaring me because I'm seeing 3 players here from PRX. I'm seeing the entirety of Sentinels here, ults galore. This could be bloody. Buying what they can, missing a couple of pieces, but have those... that was still a headshot, but it was sharp from something. Plays in Forsaken, and he's got so many targets, he can only get one, but it swings out from the rest. Perfect work from PRX, well positioned, ready, willing, and able.
Read into this perfectly here. And just to say, maybe Sentinels are playing towards damage control here in the first half. You're really preying on the 6-6 here. PRX give themselves an advantage. I mean, leaning potentially towards an 8-4 here. We've talked about the other tie halves.
Ooh, frustration shown. That's the first time I've seen that.
Coming out of a timeout, maybe.
Yeah.
If what's discussed wasn't executed correctly.
क्या है भाई ये क्या reload होता है बैंड का? हो जा भाई.
They get the opportunity here. Again, you're looking at Monjet. His Judge, I don't think, got revealed in this position, so they didn't quite get the grip on this. So there's still a surprise here.
Going to be a nuisance. Actually gives up a little bit of space towards main.
There.
It's a little curious.
Here we go. Burst potential, Monjet. That surprise that they didn't know. Oh, what? Second tries to do some serious damage for Divide. Mind Freaker there. They're holding on to this round, but then they think, where is John QT? Where is Tens? Where have they gone? Oh my god, Tens gonna take down Divide. Now Divide and Conquer, Forsaken from above. And they know that last player alive is John QT. Turn around, look to your back. Where is this man lurking? And Forsaken's got the read right. He's waiting for it, but he doesn't keep his life. And now another challenger though. Something steps up. Scary! He faces his fears and comes out on top. PRX tipping the scales this time.
Last round before the
chance here for Sentinels. Purchase still available. Only the showstopper invested previously. The crowd now
want it.
Feeling like they want to get behind PRX once again. A breath of fresh air in what's been rough to watch so far since Lotus.
It's been a suffocating series.
Seems like a lifetime ago.
Operator out for something. Ults on both sides. This round, critical. Early investment is from Divide towards middle, locking off one of, well, Sentinel's favorite avenues of approach this series so far. Up middle, 3 players, and he's just going to post up Monjet in there.
I'm curious what Sentinels learned the last time about this setup. Was Monjet obviously tucked inside as well, still with that Judge. Still looking to be a nuisance.
Why not? Worked well. She's there. It's a little bit cautious on that.
Yeah, but we'll note 2 members of Sentinels at least over on this side of the map. Seekers invested behind this as well.
That's a rotation though. Something's on the run. It wasn't all 3. That's enough to pull a rotation here. They want to try and back up.
I mean, Tens has a TP as well, so you don't really want to see PRX over-rotate here. There is a bit of a gap with only Forsaken, I guess, shouldering from screens.
Zelsis is really trying to sell this though.
And it's information denial as well. The pit will cut off sightlines, but PRX are reading this to perfection.
Monjet is sitting close. He's on the way. Keep your eyes towards Forsaken. He has to do something big here, and the timing might be right. They don't predict it! He can only bring down 1, and now there's problems. Monjet on the second spot, brings him down to the ground! Back to earth! There's PRX heating up here. With 15 seconds, Zelsis has to just face the music. He can only do so much. 8-4, Mike. What a turnaround of form.
Feels like this last round, the Sentinels don't have the confidence to really execute ahead of this. Like I said, there's a previous example of carbon copy of this round. And there was a window of opportunity, Lauren.
There was.
Okay. They just didn't have solid confirmation behind it. And an 8-4 half here for PRX on split.
I can't believe what we're seeing. This series is looking so good. This half looking exceptional, but a treat for you now with Uli.
Hello to everyone following us around the world. We are here on Madrid, enjoying every single match, and we hope you're enjoying the matches as much as this incredible Madrid crowd is doing. Let me show you how they're cheering. Amigos, gente de Madrid, vamos a demostrarle al mundo entero cómo se anima solo aquí en España. A ver, quiero un poquito de ruido por Sentinels. ¿Quién anima Sentinels? Vale. Y a ver, los demás necesitan apoyo ahora. Quiero ruido por PRX. Sin lugar a dudas, tenemos un público increíble, inigualable. Como en Madrid, como en España, ninguno. Y ahora quiero que todo el mundo empiece a calentar las manos. ¡Calentad las manos! Os quiero preparar para una ola. Vais a arrancar como siempre desde la izquierda. Preparaos, 3, 2, 1, ¡arriba! ¡Vamos! ¡Que siga esa ola, que siga esa ola! ¡Que vuelva! ¡Arriba de nuevo! ¡Que vuelva! ¡Os quiero activos y calientes porque esto es un auténtico partidazo! Y por último, estos jugadores que están aquí se merecen el cariño de España. Así que preparaos todos los demás manos. Vamos a aplaudir todos juntos, poco a poco. Amigos, nos vamos. Here we go. We leave you with the counter.
मेरे को हाय बोल देती.
Oh, you love
Truly a national treasure.
Honestly,
what a joy.
If you've not heard of that man before, check out the Spanish streams, check out EMEA, because he is a godsend. Gets the people going, but so does this match. Let's dive back in. 8-4. The funky music's still going on. Hopefully that turns up pretty soon. There we go. Yeah. Little tense now, guys. Let's, focus back up. Because PRX are in the lead. And every single half so far has been as close as it could be. This is the first time they have a full advantage
real gap,
on split.
Said SEN do excel on this half. Will this be enough? PRX looking to replicate Gen G's success, as said earlier. Could that have been enough of a confidence knock to Sentinels? John QT should spot out this info early enough here.
Nice info.
I mean, poised for a retake setup here.
Oh!
Trip removed though, so no kill on the way in for John QT. No damage to come through. The plant will be uncontested. It'll be a full 5v5 here.
Mind Freak just going to try and keep himself safe for now. But the flood begins. Sentinel steps on the site. Monyet the first to find something with a follow-up. They are handling this incredibly well. Divide and conquer. PRX keeping Sentinels at range. Tens has fallen. This is looking like a strong lead here. Zasi is only 8 HP. Looking like 9 is inevitable on the board, and it is. PRX kicking off the second half. The first.
Reaching double digits, you've got to argue, pretty likely here in the second half.
Take us the distance. Come on.
And a punch to the gut of Sentinels once again here on Split. Can they dig deep? Not going to see the round 2 force.
No,
this time around, obviously favouring that on the attack when they do find the plant, but here, want to play towards this first buy round.
Look at the stack. PRX continue along this trajectory, they're walking into a lot of players.
Yeah, it looks like PRX want to go head first into this.
It might be head first for Halos at this point. Paint Shell could be nice, the flash is there, but it's stalled. It's stalled them out well enough that they feel there's something wrong. Yeah, they are spamming for their lives' sake. There was enough of a red flag that waved. They've decided shift away for now. Let's see if we can reset this stack.
Much fake steps away here, cut sound. Sentinels, have to roll the dice here, spin the wheel almost, yeah. A massive over-rotation from them. PRX now will drift back in towards B site. Another uncontested plant for them. It'll be double digits beckoning here. Even just the classics in hand, maximizing here as well, getting the orb in B main for Monjet. Probably going to give him the plant as well.
There we go.
Can Sentinels get anything done here? I mean, with this scoreline, really even just two kills, and you're happy coming away from this. Anything to slow this early momentum.
Here we go. Second leads the way, but he will be melted by Forsaken. Yeah, this is clean. This is good. Monjet is fired up. He's chasing them down. No survivors.
This is a showstopper for him. He's off now.
He's absolutely on it. Perfect. There it is, Monjet. We'll be happy with that one. PRX. Tick in the box. Double digits made. This might have been the last dance to last chance, but maybe they open up an avenue here. This could be their way back into the series.
Byron comes in. Obviously, the advantage leans towards Sentinels here. Rifle in the hands of something, though. Mind Freak still on that Bulldog. But it's the showstopper. The red flag here for Sentinels to have to try and overcome. Well, not PRX can find some value off it, and I'm worried if they try and contest it. Monjet's going to satchel in.
He's off.
He's found the timing.
It looked like Tens was dead as well, but he lived.
10 HP.
I mean, here's the chosen one. The boy who lived with 10. But how much can one man do with that sort of HP? There is no heals on the way, but Zekin's got his back from up on heaven, taking away something in Divide, and they can't quite close down. Tens! Still living, still thriving. Forsaken will find him, but it gives away the game, and Zekin is there. Sentinels still in this.
3 rifles maintained. So a decent footing here to build upon this round 3 success. Monjet, I mean, it's very unlucky not to find both of them on the way in. PRX not looking like they want to slow down at all here in the second half. 10-5 now. Rifles in hand across the board. PRX will stick up now to test John QT's hold.
They got room to test, Mike. They got rounds to test with.
Yeah.
Can't let it get too far, because John QT, I've got to say, I've enjoyed his work specifically on this map. Backbone of holding this site. For now, going to find 2 early. Something and Forsaken both go down right off the rip. So they need someone to over-deliver here. They need a bailout, be it Mind Freak, be it Monjet, be it Divide. It doesn't really matter, but they need someone. And look at the discipline from Sentinels. Instantly sitting back towards CT.
Absolutely. See now, Divide removing this trip. That's an indicator for Monjet in future rounds. He's got a couple of high trips to try and overcome.
Does he get played, Mind Freak, here? Oh, second. Okay, Monjet did get the trade there.
It looked like he had an angle on that.
Yeah, and they've got time, and all the rotations are coming to this site. They could dip through vents if they fancy it. They don't know this, obviously. Oh God, Monjet! This guy is so sharp, making something out of this round. And he's drawn the attention from CT. He's trying to play in his teammate Divide.
He's trying to aid back as well.
Trying to help out, and he's got them a plant here. Divide does get noted. The parallel does not land. Monjet! What a moment for him! Can he get the hit? Yes, he can!
What an outrageous round from Monjet. He's back on another showstopper. He's one off.
Blink and you miss it. Monstrous moment from Monjet. The man to step in with big shoes to fill, and that is exactly what he did this round.
Played to perfection as well.
God tier.
I mean, throws himself in the line of fire and relishes the moment. Sentinels held on 5. That previous loss, 13-5 to Gen G. Will it repeat once again?
God, bhai.
Sentinels, gaps in his purchase. Zekin does have the showstopper, but only a pistol here. Early exploration outside B main, but already 10's rotating off.
You've got to see that.
Oh, Sassy catches a ton of damage.
I was about to say, I want to see almost a very composed Monjet after that round, because it's very easy to overheat. You just get that ace, you're feeling pumped up. Just run, overdo it.
Especially in a team like PRX where everyone's calling something.
Yeah, exactly. So I want to see him just kind of keep that cool, not overheat here. And it looks like they're kind of leaving him to his own devices towards middle, potentially. Yeah, just let him off the leash. Look at him. Just takes the one-to-one challenge. And now they can't over-rotate. They still have to be considering there's still that threat through towards heaven. But it is going to be that A-take. John QT, do you have a miracle for me now? Not looking likely. Zekken punished. John QT, it's labeled and it's traded. Divide doing really well. Tens. The only one really healthy in this. Does he get the shut down towards Divide? Yes, he does. He's on the side, the spike gets dropped. But with 20 seconds, Saucy has to put in some serious damage.
They can't.
What's going to happen? It's 12.
Another 3K from Monya. He's everywhere, Lauren.
Omnipresent. Can't escape the guy. The beating heart of PRX right now. The man who had to step in for one of the most explosive players, one of the most loved players. And he's turning up when they needed him most.
The guy that also says, I don't really want to play Raze.
And he's doing this.
I don't really want to do it, but if I have to.
जब जीतते भी हैं तब भी Alex was like, अरे इसकी माँ का. जब हारते भी हैं तो मैं.
Game on. It's looking like we got a series and Monyet is on the
पकड़ लिया, पकड़ लिया.
Found.
पकड़ लिया रे बाबा.
And that's the first pick. We're still 1 minute 24. Nice response. Tens shuts down the lurk on the other side of the map. The Seekers go through, and there's the counter burst. He's been found, but the burst through on main's already come in. B-site is lost. Do they continue on this path? Something looking for the fight, but he has to get away.
Spike's out though. They're out B main. There's a bit of a gap here. Something, if he can do any damage, find a kill maybe. Just can't pin it down, but Mindfreak finds a response.
Oh, Mindfreak keeps going. It's all on John QT. Can he keep him alive in this map, or are PRX taking us the distance? Never down, never out. PRX smash Sentinels on split. Sunset's up next.
Wild scenes here, Lauren.
Unbelievable.
And history repeats itself. Well,
yes,
recent history, at least.
Woo.
What a confidence booster to take Split away in this best of 5. In what feels like a slightly front-loaded veto.
Yeah.
4 Sentinels to turn it here. Wow.
Unbelievable scenes. This is going to be a finals to remember. Do not miss how this ends, because we are going the distance.
Excuse me, would you mind taking a picture of us?
Oh, no problem.
Thanks.
Ooh. Yes, problem. You need Verizon. Trade in that old thing and get a new iPhone 15 Pro with tons of storage, so you can take all the pics. So many selfies.
A preposterous amount of panos!
That means panoramic. And as many portraits of me as your heart desires.
How about none?
None, yeah, none feels right.
Trade in any iPhone in any condition and get iPhone 15 Pro and iPad and Apple Watch SE all on us. Only on Verizon.
Verizon. मच्छर तेरी भेड़ की.
Red Bull gives you wings.
Tengo muchas cosas que decirte ahora, pero antes de empezar quiero que le demos sin freno. Si tú quieres podemos empezar desde cero. Sabes que contigo yo me atrevo, yo quiero más y más. Y poder soñarte y verte al despertar y volar. Porque solo tú me llevas a otro lugar. Quiero más.
response that was from PRX. They take Sentinels down on a map that they were never supposed to win. I'm your host, Yingsu, and I'm back here with Sideshow and Tom. What happened?
Monyet happened. I said going into this map that they couldn't win if Zekken continued being the best player in the server, and he wasn't anymore. And that isn't to say that there wasn't also some big team play elements going on and playing at a faster pace that caught Sen off, but when you're getting that version of Monyet, it is just a different beast. He's at it.
Good?
Yeah.
Yeah? All right, okay, well, let's check out the HyperX reflex moment of the day. This was Monyet. Surely, Tom, you have something to say about this.
Yeah, no, he was truly incredible. This sort of ace was just ridiculous coming out from him. Basically took over the entirety of the round on his own. And yeah, I have absolutely no idea how he's just able to utterly dominate in every single one of these duels versus players that in the last map were pretty much diffing him. We said it, 14-4 in battles versus Zekken in the last map, and he was just crazy.
Yeah, his performance was so good. He had 2 double kills, 3 triple kills, an ace. He multi-killed in a third of the rounds that happened, which is just a bonkers performance, and it's turned the entire game on its head. Now it's really feels like a battle between Monyet and Zekken to see who can have more impact on that entry role.
Yeah, I mean, I saw somebody in the crowd with a sign saying, "I miss you, Jing." I don't know about it right now, but it doesn't look like PRX is missing Jing all that much for the first time in this tournament, Tom.
Hey, you know what? The fact is, he was very good on this map on G when he played controller, so why not both? just have them both going crazy. That's the thing. This was always a map that genuinely Monyet was insane, and it is, well, in theory, the last map, maybe not the last map, but it will be one of the times up until the next one where he's not going to be going and playing that Raze anymore. But he does play quite an aggressive role even on their Sunset.
Yeah, these are 2 of the players that ended up swapping roles around coming into this version of Split. Monyet was on Smokes, went to Raze. Forsaken was carrying on Raze and decided to take a step back. And for me, it's just all about Monyet's ascension into a spot where you don't start thinking about, oh, if Jing was here, maybe they'd be winning, right? The fact that they haven't reinvented this style in the same way that Loud did. It felt like they were trying to do that at the beginning of this tournament. And now Monyet's like, all right, I didn't want to play Raze, but I guess I'll just be as good as Jing, shall I?
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
I think a lot of it comes down to just sheer confidence. It's like at the beginning of the tournament, they were definitely a little bit more shaky, losing, what was it, to EDG, and definitely didn't look that great. Now I feel like they've got to the point in the tournament where any pressure's like, okay, if we go further than this, we're doing amazingly well. We're having a great tournament, even if people are sort of looking at us and going, oh, that was shaky, that was dangerous. And I think he's just slowly got used to the stage. Because that's the thing, like when he played with G in the past, it was a very quick in and out.
It was.
And then didn't really get that same experience.
Yeah, let's talk about this agent select here for Sunset, because this is the only map that PRX have looked good on this tournament without fail.
Yeah, and also this is coming back to the first time that these teams matched up against each other in the off-season. Sentinels have now stolen PRX version of the composition, but they don't run it with the Sage, and I think the Sage adds a ton of weird stuff. There are boosts all over the map that PRX love to do. It's a extra layer into the post plan, but it does mean Sen can try to flank them really aggressively. So if Sen want to play the defense really aggressively, there are no trips, and PRX have got to be watching out for that at all times.
I think also you just have to look at, like, you've got a matchup of Geckos. They're going to play this completely the opposite.
Oh, yeah.
These are the 2 most different Geckos you are ever going to see.
Well, Sentinels, they have another chance to close this out. Pansy and Hypog, let's see if this is the place that they do it.
It's back to the wall for PRX, but they give themselves a chance. Sen still sit with the advantage here, Mike. They just need one more, and they've been good here, but so have PRX.
Yeah, it feels like maybe this is the start of the home stretch.
Could be.
PRX can turn things around after that explosive win on Split.
Oh, there's that. I just want to go to blind, if I'm honest.
Yeah.
Like it just from the purest aspect of, I want to see more of this level of Valorant. I, again, don't really care who wins, if I'm honest. It's been excellent from both. Really good series so far, just waiting to jump into the game. Not sure what the hold-up is here. Hopefully that gets resolved quickly. Can't read the signs. Difficult. Joe, Leah,
Is that my
sign
eyes?
up for us.
Sorry, who did?
Leah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Pedro.
Okay.
Yeah, not Leah. Not Kevin.
Wow.
Producer Kev.
Not even
No,
close.
like, do you know what we haven't had though? tech pause.
We actually haven't.
I know.
I wasn't going to say it. I wasn't going to say it until we're guaranteed the last map.
No, we gotta bring it to existence.
This isn't a tech pause, by the way. This one doesn't count.
No, it doesn't. But what does count is we are now moments away from jumping into sunset. It's been a stronghold for PRX. It's looked fantastic for Sentinels. But who gets it now? There's everything on the line here. A lifeline given for PRX, but still so many opportunities for Sentinels.
Early exploration towards mid, removal of the door here. Side of PRX, and nothing noted on the back of Sassy's utility either. So PRX a chance to stack up here. Leave a few question marks across the map. Force Sentinels to try and garner some information another way. A stack towards B. Sassy almost just playing to shoulder this angle here. And PRX feeling themselves.
Good read. I mean, it looks tailored for a retake anyway. I'm not particularly fussed by this. So, good approach. And as long as Sen have all their utility, which they are obviously going to be keeping here, no harm, no foul. That smoke going towards CT, that should start to potentially pry some of the Sentinels players away from position on B. Plant going to come in. Wall to CT.
Spike planted.
And here we go. This is when it all gets a little fun, doesn't it? And that's a start. Something takes down his opposing number and gets to just play the angle.
Here to throw some utility around the corner as well. Just to slow Sentinels down. Oh, another headshot found. Might even find Tens through the box. No, he doesn't.
He's still got Dizzy to throw over the top as well. Look at the stall. Look at the utility stall on this mic. It's so difficult to get around that corner, and CT just wasn't accessible for most of the players. Yes, Zekin's going to find Mind Freak, but they're still trying to break back in. Hold up! Oh, no way! Not again! It's magic in Madrid for Monyet. How does he keep doing this, Mike?
I mean, the stall is just outrageous, and just when you think Sentinels have found a way to pry their way back onto the site, it's Monyet to sweep the round off its feet.
It was looking like it might have got a bit too close there.
Adjustment is outrageous.
God damn.
Monyet bhai pagal ho gaye ho kya?
A sigh of relief from Alex. The PRX to draw first blood here on Sunset. Nice though. Yeah, a lot of information on the back of that.
Are they diligent on the clear here? Forsaken, I think just jump spotting. Yeah, he's seen something that's not sitting well with him. So going to have to invest a little coming back in, which was good to see the protocols there, even in a round like this. And they are walking into a lot of players, Mike.
Actually, the plant sent through here. If they're misreading this, John QT not showing his hand just yet. Finally does reveal himself. He gets two.
It's a disaster for PRX. Made a meal out of it, and now there's a real opportunity. Can they still cause more problems? Yes, they can! With Tens doing that!
Coming through.
Oh my word, Mind Freak! He just about stopped it, but it's not gonna change any of the outcome. John QT, so calm and collected as they all drifted on by. Tens then comes in with two for himself, but watch this again. The paranoia path, follow-up utility from Dizzy too. The second they had that chance, Mike, they capitalized on it.
Yeah, time to perfection. The paranoia catching Dubai, having no idea. The sound cues blocked here.
Alex gusse
it's a round two flip for Sentinels. Stunting their early progress. Sheriffs across the board for them here, but see the rifles coming in like that for Sentinels. This is again looking to find some early info. Only going to be Mind Freak noted, but very early progress up mid here.
A nice little way to gather information for PRX 2.
क्या मारा है उसने अच्छा मारा टेंस को ट्राई किया मतलब 100 HP खाया उसकी हाँ भाई मेरा तो चिकन हो गया साले बॉट लॉबी में खेल के चिकन खेलता है
tour of the map really looking for probably some impact. I mean they've gone for the sheriffs here, not completely without teeth into this round, but John QT, I don't know if they spotted him or just simply spammed when the smoke fell.
Easy है बे
it's worked out. They get a plant themselves, Monyet working towards
PRX का
the
सेव भी
ult.
है तीनों पे शरीफ आ रहे हैं गन्स ही गन्स हैं इधर मुंड पाड़ देनी है इधर
And now we wait to see if
Munt
any
paad
further
deni
damage
idhar.
comes in.
Numbers advantage, so wait for the last stragglers. Zekken and Sassy. To reinforce here, and John QT to find the open on Monyet will fall. Just two left to find now. Divide tries to find something.
Clean.
Mindfreak cleaned up.
Very nice.
All five standing.
इसमें
Another
पेपर है
flawless
सबसे
to
ज़्यादा
add.
जीतती है इस मैप पे
4 Sentinels find themselves
हाँ देखते हैं क्या होता
out in front here. A 2-1 lead. Conversion after flipping round 2 as well.
है उधर बीच वाली ड्रेस तुमको पहनाएंगे
PRX progress towards ults.
क्या लगोगे
Yeah. Something hasn't been afraid of pulling it out every so often. Looking to find a little more damage once again, and maybe indicative of PRX slowing the pace a little bit.
Again, we have seen Sentinels kind of testing those extremities. So
aa
maybe
rahe
a good
bhai.
chance to try. Okay,
Mar gaya
testing
bond
middle
kar
as well. Divide just stood there and accepted his fate, because where else were you going to go? But something does find the reply. That's on Mindfreak. Not. This is a wild round. Hold on. Spikes on the way back through. TP had to be taken to get out of danger. Monyet trying to re-clear this space. But keep your eyes towards Forsaken as well. He's the one towards middle.
Hello, bhai.
He finds him some space here potentially, but they're re-aggressing on B main. Monyet, oh, he's sharp. He's on it today, folks. That's two.
चलो
He's brought this back to a 2v2, Mike.
2v2 है इधर समथिंग की एचपी उतनी है उतनी सेल्सियस की है जितनी समथिंग की उससे ट्रिपल सेल्सियस की है उससे मतलब ट्रिपल उसकी समथिंग
Punished here. It's now Tens on a long flank, shadowing something's progress. Might even get a 1v1 here. 24 HP.
By Tens by
operator though.
Tens by.
It's good for it. Something. I've got to say, the mid-round calling of that again. The space found by Forsaken was just exceptional, but the bailout from Monyet too. Really on the money there.
Yeah, and again, a little bit of a mystery, I guess, on the setup in B main here. Sentinels look to regress.
देखो क्या फ्लिक है देखो ये क्या है
Sassy punished here. Zels is almost caught, fragment in hand.
Saw an operator being toyed with, or at least considered by Sentinels. Wonder if they are going to commit to it. Not the case. What do we have ult-wise as well? Nothing really. At least for the Sentinel side, of course. Still 2 for PRX. They got options this round.
So it's something that's going to continue to look for picks like this now. Actually, it's not even him on a solo mission here. They're going to very quickly be able to remove this camera.
Nice.
Force some sort of adjustment on the side of Sentinels. See on the X-ray here, something brazen in approach.
Bold to go for that. No punish on the back of this ult. But the walkout towards A. Keep your eyes towards the players walking through towards tiles. Could they catch him in middle? They're going to try and get towards the side. This is a really uncomfortable place to be playing towards. Second does catch. It's Monyet to fall. And now it calls in something. He has to deliver. A tag not enough. And John QT with a punish. Sentinels with a fantastic playback through. The Spike unable to go down here. That catch was just exceptional, Mike.
Wall should slow things down here, allow them some comfort to plant, but look at the minimap. Look at this flank coming through right now from Zekken. 5 HP, finds Mindfreak, can't find the second. Vi forced to heal up here.
This is a lot to ask of one player, though. Not going to happen. Tens. Lovely.
ये YouTube पे आ रहा है क्या? हाँ YouTube पे ही आ रहा है.
The timing, a couple seconds difference, but that walk through tiles pretty much allowed all that information to free flow.
कल देखना कल कितनी वॉचिंग आएगी आज से जो यहाँ जाएगा कल जाएगा
another early timeout. Monyet just caught at the last second. Well, there's the kill from John QT as well. Well handled, well controlled by Sentinels. Again, even giving the time here for Zekken to really make that flank worthwhile, guaranteeing value. I mean, been getting away with some plants today.
Yeah.
Not necessarily getting shut down on the wingman front.
क्या tunes है भाई?
Curious.
Yeah, catching me.
I'm curious now if PRX will resort back to a different approach now. The operator's not available. maybe a pace change to employ here for PRX.
Every single person can turn into
Not necessarily
1,000.
an early concern, still 3-2.
We just need 9,
Kept honest here, only
more
really the
people.
finances
Like
separating
you.
them. Now, speaking of the finances, Sentinels looking very flush.
Oh, yeah.
Other than Zekken down at 600, but everybody else above
ना
45.
मैं नहीं देख रहा.
QT a last minute purchase to come through.
अब मैं तो देखता ही देखता. मैं तो देखता ही देखता. तो मेरे को लगा स्ट्रीम पे लगा कि
Unsurprising to now see PRX trying to pressure at least that
मैं तो
A
देखता ही
main
देखता. भाई
challenge at
दोनों
the
favorite
start. The
teams
knife
मेरी
again didn't
Sentinel
look
और
very
PRX.
early on last
लेकिन
time,
आज
so
एक बार
curious
हो
if that's
जाएगी.
going to be the case again.
Problem being it's unbreakable, so
yeah.
They try and catch this early
मरी
timing.
पूरी PRX मरेगी.
Have to give up the
पूरी
info.
PRX मरेगी देख लेना.
Yeah, and I kind of like the response here from Sentinels by almost overstacking this, because it really then can be hard to. It almost dissuades PRX and those later rounds to be going back in for that challenge.
Still creeping up on this though.
Okay.
Sticking to their guns.
Get him, Wing. The wingman's down.
One yet drifting onto a deeper angle here. He's got Zekken and Sassy to overcome here. Still, Zelsis in close proximity as well.
A knife should have caught at least 2 players, I would have thought. Forsaken, where did he find that space? And the instantaneous response though. Zekken doubles down towards elbow.
He's looking to wrap this.
And Forsaken.
Oh my god, the timing.
I don't know who saw who. No one saw anyone.
Nobody saw anybody.
They're following each other. They have no idea how close they are. Bye-bye, Forsaken. Now does reveal a little of the position, but they're left with so few standing. It's Defy with a res, and the information just going to be sent right back through. What can 2 players do here? That's a great start. Yeah, okay, all from the same position. Paranoia not going to fight. That was a little bold from Tens. And Mind Freak can just catch the cross, try and tee up Defy. Anything to disrupt him? Not really. And the cross, so deadly, he plays ahead of it. Could have waited.
Let's go!
Sentinels grasp onto that with both hands.
But Tens at least acts as the information probe here. Sentinels to pull off the retake. And yeah, when you see this little snake by there, you know that this retake can be split down the middle. A player isolated, but nonetheless, Sentinels, a third successful retake. Playing the timing really well here.
ये तो भाई 10 ने पता नहीं क्या किया है.
Maybe banking on the paranoia catching and audacious TP not being noted. PRX, a few ultimates in hand here. Got the null command, got the res, the TP for Monyet. It's definitely tools to bring into round 7 here.
This is starting to get out of hand if you kind of keep in mind the rounds that have been won. Sentinels have started to stabilize massively here. And that's perfect from Tens. Punishing Mind Freak. Trying to take any of that space towards 8. And an instant response from the rest of PRX is just to go the other way.
पूरा A खाली है. सब बंदे B पे जा रहे हैं.
We'll be walking into, well, whether or not that step was heard. I don't see a ping on the minimap, but yeah, the ping is on the minimap actually. They have heard this step, but they're walking into.
भाई Sentinel मार भाई कुत्ता बना दे इनको मार के.
Goes down will slow any progress. Isolating Monyet a little bit, but not punished just yet.
But they still need to clear the
nice,
side.
Nice.
Clear the backside.
One down. Nice, Zelsis. इसको Sentinel bundle भाई कर को तेरे बाबा.
Yeah, tell you. This guy is so audacious as well. But this is a lot to handle.
Monyet भाई bond.
Sassy.
मेरा को लगा ये कॉल डाउन हो गया. Let's go.
And again, Sentinels.
भाई अब तो मार मुक्का उधर.
This is looking
दवाई
a
को
little one-sided here.
मुक्का तो रे बाबा.
An opportunity to stretch their legs even further with a lesser purchase.
नहीं, Zelsis नहीं.
On the horizon for PRX.
भूल गया रे बाबा. Zelsis तो ये है.
You're right, you know initially wasn't too much threat with this 3-man stack. Zelsis goes unchecked and results in 2 kills.
बंदे का नाम है Sassy, sorry.
Necessarily expecting a response here from PRX, so this gap should widen a little bit.
गंजा नहीं Sassy.
Still the funds unmoved on the side of Sentinels. Big cushion here.
How are they going to disrupt John QT and Zelsis in this moment? Knife does get denied, but the ult Depended upon. John QT comes out of the flash just fine. Finds Defy, can't quite get a second. Hold on! Snap! Back to attention as something delivers 2 bullets to the brain. Zelsis just dealt with on the ground. This is a plant now. This is potentially a window of chance.
Wasn't expecting a response, but it might just come through.
उनका सेव था.
Look at you, so stop it. Beautiful. Shut down.
What a read! And Monyet again finding more. It's all on Sasi. Position.
Oh my God.
Oh my God. There's no way. There's
no way.
Up
down करके बैठे हैं. No way.
Down in that after that shot.
It's impossible.
They made something out of nothing there.
This is another example versus the previous. I mean, something with the second time this series, 2 ridiculous sheriff kills to really open up a round.
क्या sheriff चलाता रे? ये 1 मारा.
What is that?
साला मोनियत और स्मोक में घुसने की आदत डाल दी से खुद आता है.
So well into that, maybe expecting the ult
ये भी shot अच्छा था भाई.
bursting through the smoke, took a risk.
तुक्के मारा वो बात
अलग.
अलग.
Round looked like a frag movie there.
Let's go Sentinel, let's go. अभी भी 2 की hopes है. ये कहाँ फेंक रहा है?
Mike.
Yeah, very quick as well. Not really no caution in the approach.
This is something that we haven't seen before. This could really catch him off guard. And it does. Zekken. Oh, and the follow-up to Monyet. Disrupted. Paper X going to be baffled by what just happened. And Zelsis is controlling from top middle. They're just going for the fight. Knives in middle, basically, at this point. The spike is still in hand with something, but they have so little space to work from.
Divine something to try and recover something, if anything, here.
Nice one. Cover तो है भाई. देखो जो टीम अच्छा कर रही है उसको cover मतलब वो तो है. मेरे को पता है Sentinel जीत रही है वाला round, but
to seal the deal on Sentinel's 6th.
Cover अच्छा था वाला. क्या पीते रहते हैं? इतना पीते हैं लोग, मुंह नहीं आती. मैं तो भाई हल्का सा अगर पी लूँ ना, मेरे को मुंह तुरंत जहाँ सूसू जाने पड़ती है. उनको तो सूसू भी नहीं जा सकते लोग.
You could argue for
तुरंत मेरे को सूसू आती तुरंत.
On the other side,
मैं अगर ज़्यादा पानी पी लूँ ना, तुरंत मेरे को सूसू आती. Heavy
6-3, but the money.
भाई कितना पानी पीते हैं फिर सूसू नहीं आती इनको. कॉफी है, सूसू है, क्या पता नहीं.
The Paper X.
कितना सूसू आता होगा भाई इनको. ये को सूसू वाली दवा लेते हैं, पक्की बात है.
More of a traditional start here. None of that work down mid. It's going to be Zekken and Sasi on the other side of this.
Bit too slow. PRX locked out behind this. At the minute.
Looking
for some sort of safe passage.
They're trying to play Zekken off that, but not going to get what they want here. All going to come through too.
अरे कहाँ जा रहे हो? अच्छा.
And they don't know about Zekken yet. What does he do with this one? Just spams away. He tries to find a corner to play from, but it's Zelsis find one yet.
Okay, मिला.
Pit still stands.
The
something.
got out.
Will they get caught on this then? This is a bit of an issue. Look at the HP, it's dwindling. Something down low, Forsaken's fallen. Zelsis on a heater this round.
Something
issue था क्या कुछ? 2 players though. Difficult, tricky, something. Oh, that's dangerous play, but Mindfreak, this would have to be hero levels of work.
He can stick through the snake bite.
He's going to be defusing, nothing to stop it.
भाई वो छुटकू कितना हराम खोर है. चिपक जाता है.
The defuse wasn't stopping.
इसे करता ही रहता सारा चिटकू.
Another successful retake here. Zelsis finding, I believe, another blind kill in here to the pit. Yeah. To shut down one yet. Well, make that a third.
भाई smoke ये देखो.
There it is.
साला चिटकू MVP है भाई, छोटू MVP.
7-3. Frustration showing.
On Alex's face.
Operator back in play. This time with 10s though. What's what he's up to with this? Looking like he's kind of sitting towards top middle. The double stack towards A delivers Zekken controlling.
Short.
Paper X just not finding their footing here, Mike. Struggling a little and Forsaken taking damage on
dancing with death.
मैं नहीं बैठा भाई.
The heal regardless. Res comes through. Paper X 5 strong once again. Despite making a rotation here, Mindfreak dealing with a trip. Zelsis, does he swing onto this? John QT, yes. Wow. Beheaded.
Paper X looking a little lost here, Mike.
Shut any opportunity of finding a timing
कद्दुआ बैठ के मैच बहुत पार्टी करके मैं जा रहा
commit behind this.
क्यों क्या कद्दू कल हाँ कल खेल लेंगे तुम भूतनी का आए नहीं इतनी लेट तो आए हो भूतनी के 99
Is the ult enough to do anything? Forsaken, he's been caught there by Zekken. Sentinels so in control.
Shot by Zekken, shot by shot.
Look like it's happening. This is looking concise. It's looking clear on this half.
100 Mbps आती है ना?
One of the most one-sided ones we've had so far. Divide. Unfortunate here. There's no way out. That's it. Sentinels strong control this time. 8
भाई इस समय देखे नहीं तो तुम 200 MB आ रही थी पूरी पूरी
a little bit of that confidence from
तुम्हारे सामने द फाइनल डाउनलोड हो रहा था साले
Stabilizing on Sunset. Early pick comes through, forcing the res. Second ended up with 4 on the round for him.
भाई मेरे को मैच देखने दे भाई एलेक्स बहुत गुस्से में लग रहा है खट्टी टॉफी खा रहे हैं खट्टी टॉफी साला मेरा डायलॉग मेरे पे मारता है
for PRX.
चलो हम देख लें फिर हम जाते हैं ठीक कल आएंगे तुम 5M डाउनलोड कर लो पटाख से पूरा सब कुछ कर लो
Trailing by 5.
You're feeling it. Sentinels looking lively, looking sharp, looking like they're firing on all cylinders. On yet with a little bit of an opportunity there, a chance, but he doesn't really get what he wanted. But look at the response over towards B main.
Yeah, early progress made. Sentinels not looking like they want to slow down either.
हो गया है आपका
Adjustment of John QT's utility.
Smoke में जाके निकल ही आता है ऐसे चाचा का घर है क्या?
PRX are almost walking into the trap here.
Being herded.
Look at Zelsis and Zekken. They might even catch Monyet ahead of this execute.
They absolutely
nice
have.
One, man.
I think maybe one smoke went in at best, but Ten's still here already, herding them around this map and waiting for that cross. Sharp.
Nice.
He's getting.
Nice.
He's got 3 anymore. He's at least got wingman as well, but Ten's just holding that cross. They were never making it past. And maybe a blip on the radar on split, but instantly back in control. In touching distance to the finals now, with 9 rounds to their name.
Looking very comfortable for them. Can PRX dig deep once again? Require a huge comeback to make things happen. Keep this series alive.
That's what they need to keep this series going. This is going very much in Sentinel's favor right now. Is this the last half we're gonna see?
Hello guys, I am Jordan Zelsis Montemuro. I play Valorant for Sentinels. How I'm feeling for this match, I'm pretty disappointed, to be honest. I feel like we were very disconnected today as a team, whether it be like the game plan, our teamwork, comms, energy, stuff like that. It kind of felt like from the get-go we were disconnected, and that's kind of just how I'd sum it up. So I'm kind of disappointed in us as a squad. I think the biggest thing with our breeze is we were pretty strong in it before they reintroduced halls, and I think we kind of just like strayed away from it. We tried to learn like other maps, stuff like that. Like we still feel pretty confident on the map, but I mean, being disconnected as a team, you're never gonna win.
Zelsis with his utility, but also with his Odin at the back, hasn't been revealed. He's sat patiently waiting with his gun in hand, and he's gonna win the fight again. Oh. Even looking to spam through, he's done a lot of damage to Karen, but he's just buying time for the rotation. Oh. You don't really see plays like this every single day. Sat at the back with the Odin in hand, and he's just gonna go for
full Odin, bhai, full Odin.
I think us having to go from playing now and then we have to play a best of 5 it'll definitely be a climb, but it's nothing we haven't done before. Like, you know, we lost our first match in kickoff, had to play through a lot of matches, had to play through play-ins. We had a very long off season, so we've been grinding. We just need to make sure that, you know, we show up in the lower best of 5 and, you know, hopefully we win 3-0s. Doubters, I'm playing here, you're sitting at home. Hopefully we keep winning and pissing you off.
Sentinels
भैया आपकी एक आईडी का नाम मैंने चेंज किया वो एक मतलब एक सब्सक्राइबर था वाइबन रेक करके उसके में लोकड़ी कर रहे थे वो शादीशुदा है उसका नाम पर डाली वाली शो वाला
This has to be it. They've got to come up with something now.
नाम चेंज हुआ वो तेरे आईडी
It all starts with a pistol.
उसका लेकिन अभी रहने तो अभी लोकड़ी करेंगे
Can they get themselves on the board here in the second half? It's looking like it might be Monyet
क्या गोटी जैसे गिरता है रे बाबा नीचे.
Something to try and
मेरे को लग रहा है आप जीत गए.
hold down the fort here. I mean, early information garnered on the side.
राधे राधे बोलो, बोला तो राधे राधे.
Yeah, definitely.
बोला तो भाई. अभी
big
बोला
response is made. A little bit of caution edge just in case it is a fake, but it is committed to. SEN full commit on this. They're already on the site. Something actually filling an interesting spot here. Does it get re-cleared though? No, he gets some play on this one. Monyet by his side. Second.
राधे राधे भैया, राधे राधे, राधे राधे.
Right place and Sasi on
मैंने बोला तो आवाज नहीं आ रही क्या? राधे राधे, राधे राधे.
3v2. Mind Freak and Defy. The wall is up. Does it get broken in time? A tap on the spike and it draws them in. Tens goes looking, goes hunting, and he finds his victim. It's Mind Freak remaining, and Tens gets Sentinels 2-10.
3 round.
Double digits early. PRX now walking the tightrope. Do we see any investment here?
More rounds to Baba.
To try and slow this down.
3 more rounds to Baba.
Confidence displayed once again here from Sentinels. Some beautiful pistol rounds on display from them today.
You can feel it now. You can see that confidence on their faces. You can start seeing them come alive. Just a couple more rounds, and they're back at the grand finals with a chance of vengeance, a chance at revenge, a chance at a title. It's in their way, PRX still.
वैलो में कितना राउंड का मैच होता है? टोटल समझो
down to 5 HP.
बहुत ओवर ओटी भी जाता है, बट हाँ जो पहले 13 राउंड जीत गया.
But Tens is better, doing the damage to keep them at arm's length.
जो पहले 13 राउंड जीत गया वो जीत गया. अभी देखो 10 है, 3 राउंड और चाहिए बस.
I don't know if that was the Sheriff that got lost in
मेरे को लग रहा हो गया भाई अब.
And Divide.
हो गया, सेंटिनल जीत गई. 10-3 चल रहा. बहुत हार्ड है इस मैच के लिए समय कमबैक करना. बहुत मुश्किल है. बहुत टफ है.
1 HP. No heal available because Divide's already taken damage here. Sentinels will find themselves a wide open A site. PRX left trailing.
They need some value out of this. Chip damage
it's
is not
impossible
enough.
right now.
They need tangible value.
When does the heal come back? I think it should be back online now.
नहीं हो रहा था. Total 13.
5 seconds.
किदारी भाई. Total 13.
You're going to see Monyet, the top side of this, the rest being quite loud in approach. But already, I'm pretty sure John QT has noted this. Sentinels fully aware. Yeah, oh, that was a mistake from Tens. Maybe not expecting them so close by. But Mind Freak now needs a miracle. He's got 3 more to find, and not much of a chance to do it. Time against him, players against him. He can't get the shot. Sentinels up to 11 now. PRX held on 3.
Feels like this buy round will decide it. Yeah, see what Sentinels are able to scrape together. I mean, 3 left standing from the previous. Rounds to play with, so they don't need to stack the chips here. Push all in round 15. Only really Sassy with the early progress towards Ultimate as well. A decent stack of rifles. Need to see a response here from PRX, Lauren.
It's
needs
desperate.
to come now.
It's now or it's never, Mike. This is the moment for them to step up. The flash, good.
Nice
the swing
one,
is there.
yaar,
Something. Gonna take down second.
अगर यहाँ से PRX ने कमबैक किया ना मेरा हो गया. वहाँ से रिकॉइल करना
Dizzy.
easy
Finding
होता है,
very
ऐसा कुछ नहीं
little.
होता.
Might be quite telling.
मोबाइल गेम का रिकॉइल करना, मोबाइल गेम जो है उसको पीसी में खेलना इजी है.
And
लेकिन जो पीसी गेम, PUBG PC खेल के देखो, रो दोगे भाई. PUBG PC खेल के देखो.
Extent of presence, something. Oh, John QT with the backup. Ten's never fighting alone here. The pressure on the site starting to mount now.
Got himself safe passage though. Cross is easy enough, and actually Monyet punished as well. Forsaken finds a response, so Zelsis will fall. Brings it to a 3v3. Spike still
PRX
not
सबसे heavy map है.
The wingman. Will give Sentinels a chance to fully reset on the back of this.
Yeah, and Tens is looking heated up though. Look at this timing and look at the positioning. He could be the dagger in the back, or he could just wait. Let's
this is
see how
so
it
much
feels.
info, Lauren.
Yeah, he's
जीत गए
clearing
यार
as he
सेंटिनल.
goes 30
बहुत
HP.
पैक्ड अप है ये
That's
लोग.
probably all he needs.
बहुत
Maybe
मतलब
not
डरे
even a
हुए
fair
हैं.
fight on this. They've just got to
और
buy
सेंटिनल
some
की
time
पोजीशन देखो उधर
because
टेंस
the
की.
Reaper's on the way.
बुंड तोड़ देगा ये.
He's going to spot one, take him down. They know there's going to be more. Doesn't get more though. A 2v2 here. Defy and Forsaken. Still a little time, but this angle's so hard to clear. So brutal to try and pass away, to try and push them away from. Devi, desperate. He needs another fight here, and he needs it fast! But I don't think he's got the time for this one, Mike. It's going to be close, but not close enough.
Chalo.
For Sentinels.
जीत गए सेंटिनल जीत गए
to not get that first half defuse in.
घर गई पेपर एक्स घर गई
Sentinels now knocking on the door of the grand finals. Beautiful reposition from Tens as well, playing the pressure perfectly. The rest of the team falling back, giving that space, allowing time to Tens to find some value. I mean, if anything, I'm looking at the purchase here, sorry to get ahead of this, but it's looking better than you'd imagine for PRX.
But it looks like a brawl, Mike. I'm seeing everyone in middle, but Devi, the one to bail them out, but Sussie's still there on the back lines. They're hunting them down, they're chasing them down. Something saving PRX, but it's down to 1v1, and of course it's going to be Tens. Is he the one to do this for them? The return to the international stage like this. Can you be the man to step up?
Tens! Tens, bro! Do this, bro!
And the time
Do this, bro! रुक जा Tens भाई 2 सेकंड में क्लब करना Tens भाई do this यार
Does he read it correctly?
Tens भाई do this वाह
He's going to hear this. Did he spot him? Did he see him? 2 already in the round.
Tens भाई do this
needed. He's creeping closer. Mindfreak's not stopping. He's got to check. And he does! Sentinels are going to the grand finals. America's last hope holds true.
As the prodigal son close things out here. Sentinels the best on Sunset, a 13-3 domination of PRX.
Yeah.
A heartbreaking loss, but sometimes the brightest lights cast the darkest shadows, Lauren. PRX, a turbulent journey here in Madrid, but an achievement nonetheless for them.
You're absolutely right there. Considering the changes,
अच्छा खेले यार अच्छा खेले पेपर इसके लिए रिस्पेक्ट है भाई अच्छा खेले अच्छा खेले भाई अच्छा खेले
questions, all the doubts, and they still made it this far.
Yeah, a fantastic side. PRX couldn't quite keep it up towards the end of this best of 5, but Sentinels to turn attention to the victors here. What a moment, what a welcome back. Yes, defeat against Gen G, but now they get to walk into a grand finals.
Gen G के against Baba.
It's good to see them back as well.
It's been a while.
And the performance so far, take nothing away. They're still gunning to take things home here in Madrid.
Yeah.
And honestly, I mean, split aside, which now, I mean, throw all of the results out the window. Another loss here. 13-5 once again, but overall, fantastic performance from Sentinels so far. Tens and Zekken continue to deliver, continue to give more and more for this Sentinels side.
No, they have been incredible to watch. What a fantastic series, and to wrap up the day, to kind of put a bow on it all. It's the analyst desk.
कल finals है हाँ बे कल finals है.
What a last map that was from Sentinels.
भाई Gen G was literally, लेकिन कल जिससे finals है ना, बहुत भारी टीम है, बहुत ज़्यादा, बहुत. उसने ही सेंटिनल को अभी बाहर निकाला तो सेंटिनल का फिर से लड़ेगी Gen G से. मजा आ जाएगी भाई. क्या फाइनल था भाई. Tens was OP bro. भाई Tens was OP यार. चलो भाई. He was all right. भेड़ के घर जाएंगे तेरा. ये क्या है मम्मी का. चोटी कैसे बनाया मम्मी का. कहीं लॉगिन हुआ होगा. छोड़ो. मम्मी ने हमको लिंक भेजा चोटी कैसे बनाए और मम्मी का कहीं लॉगिन हुआ होगा कुछ. ये बड़ा है. मम्मी वाज लाइक मम्मी मेरा अकाउंट हैक हो गया रे बाबा. मम्मी ने भेजा चोटी कैसे बना देखे जरा, रुको जरा, रुको रुको, मम्मी ने मेरे को भेजा यार, देखते हैं, रुको यार, कहाँ भेजा है, रुको, ये था ना, यही है ना, ये, हाँ हाँ हाँ, ठीक है, हाँ हाँ, ठीक है, हाँ हाँ, ओ भाई कितनी बड़ी छोटी है। ओपी यार मम्मी, मम्मी ने बढ़िया चीज भेजी रे बाबा। मेरी इतनी बड़ी चोटी नहीं है, बट इतनी बड़ी चोटी नहीं है मेरी, लाइक इतनी बड़ी नहीं है। अरे बाबा। तो गाइस एवरीवन, मेक श्योर टू ड्रॉप लाइक शेयर एंड सब्सक्राइब। अपन चलते हैं, राधे राधे, टेक केयर, लव यू ऑल, अपने ध्यान रखें, खुश रहें, स्वस्थ रहें, अच्छा देखें, अच्छा सुने, एंड बाय बाय, शुभ रात्रि, राधे राधे।